Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper at Viperland, and we're back. We got Atelier, we got Yumia. We're going to make more story progress, because we seem to be gated behind story progress to be able to do other stuff. And that's main story, but I kind of want to see what the pioneering thing is, too. So, yeah. Just going to keep going. Kinda got distracted at the end of the last stream, but that's because we wanted to see some stuff, so... yeah, it's fine. What the pioneering quest is. Right there. What do you think this facility could be? My time in the capital was rather short, but I don't think I recall seeing a building like this. Should be worth investigating, though. Alright, well. Pull the switch. Yeah, I think pulling the switch also did it. You are correct. Oh, guess that was an elixir type thing. Cool. So it seems like this facility was used to judge crimes. Considering it gets called the Lost Utopia, kind of thought Elodise would be a happier place. Now that we've seen more of the past as members of the research team, our vague notions of Elodise are being completely changed. Elodise may not have been the paradise we imagined it to be. No. Indeed. Places that were so far back that they're to be almost lost to history that we just assumed were perfect might not have been perfect? That's truly crazy. One more, you're gonna let me in. One more. And let's check some of this stuff anyway. Even though that's definitely the right way to go. Gotta grab all the stuff over here. Stuff grabbed. Oh, that works. This room, based on its layout, it seems to have been some sort of place for discussion. Some sort of courtroom? That's possible. What kind of crimes would they have been trying people for, though? Elodice's emperor held absolute power. Doing anything to oppose him was immediately deemed to be treason. Wow, okay. Oh, is it still set to... Daisy? Yep. We are set to card games. We are not doing that. Yep. Just a second. Thank you very much. Cool. Should be updated now. Thank you much. Totally forgot about that. I was thinking, yeah, the last thing we did was this. No, it wasn't. We opened cards yesterday. Also, one second. None of those cards have sold yet, but I finally figured out why none of the Hololive cards were selling. I thought nobody was buying them because people just bought the boxes they wanted. No. When I went to go set the prices for them, Hololive was the only one I screwed up. Everything else, I set the price at a floor, then to take an average between the most recent sold and the market price, and add a small percent to it, just to make sure somebody doesn't just bottom it out. Excuse me. Usually 5 to 10%. Accidentally, for Hololive, I added $5. So if a card was worth 20 cents, my thing was listing it for $5.50. That wasn't going very well. Who would have thought? So, fixed it yesterday. Now suddenly I'm selling some Hololive cards. Who would have thought? If trials were held here, the majority of them were probably for cases like that. Treason. I don't think I would like living in a country ruled by someone like that. But in return, the citizens were promised affluent lives. You know, as long as you didn't piss off the emperor, you're fine. As soon as you piss off the emperor, you're a traitor and will be dealt with accordingly. Though one's views of that differs from person to person. Probably should see if I can't go through that door I opened before we get too far in. Or too turned around, which I would never do. No, I guess it all loops around anyway. So we're going this way. If you're automatically guilty of treason as soon as the emperor says you are, why even have a courthouse? Like, well, we know what this place is. A jail, right? Exactly. Without a doubt, people were held here. It's scary. Why would they have something like that in the capital? Because they needed it, I suppose. They needed to lock people up? Well, Elodise was supposed to be peaceful until its collapse. I mean, you know, that's... Just because that's what people are saying all this time afterward doesn't mean everything was always perfect. I feel like no place is ever as perfect as the tales tell. This would indicate that wasn't actually the case during the Empire's final years. So basically, whatever led to its downfall is bad enough to necessitate this jail. Elvis may not have been the paradise we imagined it to be. Yeah, no kidding! It may not be the paradise you thought it was. Yeah, I guess we just head out now. Grab some stuff on the way. Yeah, so there wasn't anything major in here. It's more just, wow, they weren't perfect. People did crime? I guess, again, if crime is being against the Emperor sometimes. Let's get this later. Ah, I was really hoping. Good. Wasn't sure I'd be able to fit through there. Is this door broken? Wonder if it was just broken. I don't mind. I don't think it would be like this. It's not broken. Looks like it's incomplete. The mana here's a mess. It's like someone was trying to fix it with alchemy but stopped halfway through. Can you finish it? No! We just walk away forever. Don't think this is gonna work. Maybe if it were smaller, but I'm not sure how to tackle something of this. Plumbing? Yes, what do you need? Can you scan this? Yumia, as you said yourself, the mana here is in disarray. In this state, a scan would not yield. Just give it a try. Do as best you can. Understood. Scan the door. Scan results are as follows. Yeah. Couldn't catch a single word of that. Sounded like a bunch of people's voices all speaking at once. Unlike a memory file that organizes and stores information, the memory here are all overlapping. The Alchemist, was there something you were trying to find out by doing this? The mana may be messed up, but it's still there. In that case, if we can fix the mess it's in, will you be able to read the mana, or in other words, the memories? Kind of like untangling a bunch of knotted up string. If you organize and reconstruct the disarrayed mana in a process similar to regular synthesis, it may be possible. In other words, it's not a memory file, but if we work at it, we might be able to unravel the memories from back then. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Oh. Literal alchemy. Okay. Sure. Give it a piece of cloth. Here, take that one. Excuse me, do we need anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll rub one piece of cloth on the door, and that'll do it. Done! Memory retrieval successful. However, the majority of the memories here are irrelevant to information that is likely to help resolve the current situation found. Playing decoded memories now. We're trying to sneak into a tower that's used for national administration. How the hell did they even get in? The culprit used a secret passage from the council building. This memory. The tower used for national administration. Are they talking about this place? I see. So there were some idiots who used a secret passage to break in here. So if you use that secret passage, we can avoid the jumbled mana and enter the tower? That's it, Lenya, Flemmy, you're geniuses. Flemmy is a super high-spec independent survey assistance device, after all. Still spouting that? It is the indisputable truth. Yeah, anyway, let's head to the council building where the secret passage is. I believe it's that building over there. Let's hurry over. Alright, let's go. Oh, would that be the same building we're trying to go to for MSQ? Presumably. Oh no, it would be way over there. No, that's... We're checking one. Well... Let's activate the waypoint over here. Hello, friends. Does remind me, do we actually still need combat stuff? First Arch, yeah, don't have it yet. Lenya needs 2 more combats, okay. Probably just kill these guys right here. That is one. There's 2. Just want to activate the waypoint. Oh, yeah, duh, underground passage. Said it last time, too. Still, that's most of our combat things taken care of. So this is the council building. According to those memories we found, there should be a secret passage somewhere, right? Hope it's not a hassle to find. Let's search this building top to bottom. Alright. Let's open the door first. Yeah, opening the door would help. I wonder what these statues are. Yeah, I hate they look like they could start moving at any second. Huh? It's obviously not going to happen. Maybe moving them will reveal a secret path. That kind of thing is fairly common, right? Next you're gonna say there's a hidden room behind a waterfall. Crazy. Also at 7th, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How you doing?
Lose your way.
It's almost Friday. The week's almost over. It's no use. Push or pull, they won't budge. Maybe we're on the wrong track. Alright, so presumably these are going to be important in some way. But we don't know how yet. This must be the main hall. This is the most suspicious looking area. Let's take a look. Yeah, clearly. I forgot to change the title. Though the cards from yesterday were passable. Nothing crazy money, but decent. Yeah, I guess we're not going to pick up any leads here. Alright, well. So much for finding ways forward. Oh. Easy peasy. Some garlic. Totally worth it. So we're looking for any secret passage, but we're also kind of looking for any memory vials we can find. Nope, gonna be password. Alright. Alright, let me through. Did you password? Well, it doesn't look like there's anything crazy in here either. An exit. Not quite helpful. So I guess that was just letting me come back to this room, which means there must be a pathway over there too. Kick it. Alright, good. Oh, we actually had to be here. Oh, thank goodness, some particles. Oh, beautiful. Need like 7,000 more. Looks like this place is already occupied. Oh, hello. Is there anywhere that isn't infested with monsters? No, let's just have to get rid of them. I wasn't even trying to dodge yourself. Is this just a landing? Looks like it. Figures there's nothing here, huh? We finished checking the other side. Its structure is the same as this one. Doesn't look like there's anything there. We haven't found any clues. Seriously, there's not even a memory vial? We searched all around here without finding a single thing. Maybe any memory vials here were lost during the collapse? We were lucky to find information on the secret passage. What should we do? Seems like we're at an impasse. Should we look for more jumbled mana here like before? Maybe we can get some information from that. That's a good idea. Let's check around. I wanted to open the door. You moved me away from the... You moved me back to the entrance. Alright. Go back and open the door then. Not entirely sure if it's going to matter. Easy. So now for the stuff we're actually looking for. Nothing here.
どこへ行きたいの？
Yeah, guess we're heading outside the place. Alright, well, outside it is. But we got our doors open at least. And lots of materials. As always, not even sure if we need them, but we got them. Also, game, your definition of surroundings is a little further than mine.
少し調査してみるか。
見つけた。どれがいいかな。
Alright, let's alchemy
使え
it.
そうなのは。
Let's guess we have to do all of them.
使う材料は。
Go with the lowest quality.
使う材料は。
Lowest quality. And
使う材
finally,
料は
shockingly, lowest quality. 2 pieces of cloth and a rock. Let's do
こん
it.
な感じかな。
You'd have to be a complete idiot to commit a crime nowadays. You got caught once, they extract your memories, and it's over for you. Damn. Yeah, first-hand memories are much more overwhelming evidence than a confession. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
もっと取りますか。
Hadn't really considered that, but yeah, of course they could do that.
これって。
Who needs to, like, have a trial when we can just rip the memories out of you? What's that? Put them back? Why would we do that? You're guilty.
やっちゃう、ユミヤ。どれくらい強いか。
全員敵の攻撃を警戒しろ。
外れよ。遅い。だから。
Yeah, huh. And more particles.
アイラ、油断
どれくらい強いか。
すんなよ。
楽しみだ。
Oh yeah, hard monsters, definitely.
全員敵の攻撃を警戒しろ。
I did forget to re-equip other people with books and stuff, but, you know, it's fine. They've got their gear, it's just not items.
スキャン開始。
They'll be fine. Would have liked more particles, but it's a start.
これこれ。これでよし。直撃。これって。
Need to fight you schmucks. Do need to repair this.
何作ろうかな。
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How are you tonight? Oh, elixir for this. Alright, well, cheapest one we got. Cool, take it.
材
And
料はあったかな。
cheapest rock we got.
使う材料は。
And another cheapest rock we got. That should be enough, right? Perfect.
こんな感じかな。
Wait, sounded good. I wouldn't try to. Would not attempt.
国家直属の
I heard they detained alchemists working for the Empire. Is that true?
あれって本当なの？
It's true. Seems like they're trying to keep word from getting out, but there are people who saw them being brought into the judicial
国
office.
の命令に従わ
Apparently
な
it's
かった
because they
とかで
wouldn't follow the Empire's orders.
最近
Tensions are really ramping up lately,
多い
huh?
わよね。
While collecting relevant information, leads pertaining to past criminals were found. They seem to be memories from the final days of Elodis. I don't know much about the tensions they're referring to. Part about alchemists who wouldn't follow their orders made me think of Dr. Marina. Indeed, perhaps her actions inspired other alchemists to rise up. I mean, maybe she wasn't. Doing alright, doing alright. It's Thursday, almost Friday. Gonna have some cards to play tomorrow. And we're drafting a set we don't normally draft that has very high value cards in it. And I've never drafted it before, so we'll see how that goes. It also has lots of not value cards, but it has theoretical big hits. So we'll see. Really glad that Dr. Marino was never arrested. Yes, I'm truly grateful for that fact. I wouldn't be here right now if she had been. If criminals are using the secret passage, we might be able to find more clues by looking for information on them. That's a good idea. The memories we found did mention a judicial office. Based on the gathered information, the judicial office seems to be located southwest of here. Thanks. Well then, let's head that way. Alright, southwest of here.
人を審理する。つまり裁く場所なのだろう。
当時は犯罪でも今の私たちにとっては役立つ手がかりになるかもしれないね。はい。しっかり援護するわ。
So I have been slacking on actually listing cards the past few days. And I got a little bit of a backlog because we keep opening cards and then I keep not listing them, so they're kind of just sitting out waiting. So I should probably do that over the weekend. Because I probably won't next weekend with the Path of Exile 2 update. But this weekend is the last Epoch update, so, you know, everything's always updating. Can't wait until October. We're going to get that Monster Hunter 14 update. So this is the Judicial Office. A great number of criminals were probably investigating and put on trial here. If only we can find information here about the people who broke into the council building. Yeah, let's start looking. Alright, looking for more info. Weren't we here before? Same surroundings, alright. Oh, because now we're doing part of the tower, that's why. That's fine. Ah, Brutus. Time to get bed. There we go. Miss Yumia, look. Jumbled up mana. I might be able to get new information from Miss Yumia, would you? Sure, let me see. Give it some dirty water. Give it some rock. Give it some dirty water. And that's enough. I say dirty water, but it says handmade black hole. We're still pumping it full of good stuff. Just, you know, not good stuff. Yeah, so it's a secret message in the old blueprint we got of the council building. It said only the sage shows the way. And so use that message to try to break in. But where did you obtain that blueprint from? You need an accomplice to get information like that. Not interested in selling out your friends. That is admirable. However, it is meaningless. If you're an alchemist, you ought to understand. We have plenty of ways of looking into your head. End of acquired data. Blueprint of the council building, a secret message, alchemist. This is obviously the guy who snuck into the council building being questioned, right? Yes, probably. And what happened to him afterwards? Probably nothing good. Hopefully it stopped with them just looking at his memories. I've seen this before with Lily Boria. A much more tragic fate than that is very possible. I hope not. But he surely had his reasons for defying his country. Elodis was not in a good place after all. He wouldn't sell out his accomplices. Sounds like he was trying to accomplish something until he got caught. Don't know if his intentions were noble or not, but either way, we're the ones who found his memories. So I think it's up to us to make sure they're put to good use. Agreed. The memories he left behind will be what guide us forward. Let's turn our focus back to the council building. We're definitely going to find that secret passage this time. Alright.
一体何のことなのかしら。
もっとわかりやすい情報を残してくれればいいのに。
それでも手がかりは手がかりだ。まずは評議員
Something big
賢者を
stuff
探してみよう。
around
水
here.
はかなり重いから僕に任せてくれ。
Here's the way out.
目的地を選んでください。
More running.
見つけた。
何かありそうな場所だな。
I think we're on the MSQ path now, which is fine. We needed to do this anyway. But we'll also have to check for the other quest when we're done with it.
見つけた。
さて、
Well, here we are, Yumia. Is anything catching your attention?
はい。
Yeah, we're looking for a sage. These statues seem to be strong
や
candidates.
っぱ賢者のみが道
Only
を
the
指し
sage shows
示す
the way. These four are all holding different things, so only one can be the sage. Which means the sage is
賢者に当た
probably
る像は
the statue holding scales.
こいつか。
This one? He's holding a staff, so I guess he's pretty sage-like. Great, let's take a closer look around. Huh?
どうしたのレイナ。
What's the matter, Lemia? The wall feels kind of thin here.
他より
Oh, this wall is actually a door. Alright, let's
行
open
く
it.
よ。
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
どうやら無
Seems
事
to
に
be
当
the
たり
nail on the head. I guess that's where our underground passage waypoint's going to be. Let's see what's back here. If the information we've collected is right, this should lead to the control tower. Alright, tally ho.
地下道ね。まさかこんなものがあったなんて。
くそ、やたらと地めついてやがる。
So got plenty
と
of
っとと抜け
juice.
んぞ。
普通に水が。
我慢しろ。
Glow shell. A deep sea stone. We can finally make that stupid item we need.
もう
Good.
カビ臭い。この花にすごい力が秘められてるなんて言っても普通の人は信じないだろうな。
Finally. Have to go. When we hit the waypoint, I'll honestly go back and make one.
これって
どこへ行きたいの？
見つけた。
あちこち古びてい
I
る
get
わ
the
ね。
feeling that's about the extent of the new items we'll find in here, but
アラディスが滅びる前のまま
not
なのか
bad.
な。
確かに外の
Just
建
get
物
plenty of those. We're
雰囲気
good to go.
違いますよね。
探せば他にも。
エナジーがあるとはいえ息苦しいな。アイラは平気？まだ大丈夫。けど早く抜け出したい。これって
Alright, fine. Let's back you two.
どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。
戦いが始まれば怖さないからすれ違いぜ。
これ見つけた。これ狙うは大物。
Oh, fishing spot. Cool.
見て釣れたよ。
Should see if there are other new fish. Probably not a ton, but there could be like 2 in the spot.
何か釣れるか
No,
も。
it's just idiot. Try one more. Nada. That's fine.
直撃。見えた。そこ。
Kind of doubt the chest will be anything crazy, but never know. Yeah, nothing. Now that we can fast travel back here, though, let us make that item we needed, equip it so we can use it a few times, and I think that clears out the combat portion of the log. Chester's mask. I need that for something, but not this. We're looking for this guy. I can only make it 6, alright. Still passable, I guess. That I can bring to 10. Close. Well, 6 is close-ish. Different guard, new armor. Cool. Just gonna worry about making the item for now.
荷物の整理とかしたいな。何作ろうかな。これに合うのは。
Sure. Whoops.
使えそうなのは。こんな感じかな。
826 is okay. It ain't maxed out, but it ain't bad.
成功した。
Jeez, we had a ton of those. Well, what you're getting for equipment then. Guess we need that one. Go for circle. That should do it. Is that an anvil? The goal is still just keep going, so I don't think I can do that yet. Alright, so I can't do that yet. Keep going with this. We'll do the pioneering after we finish this tower, because, like, we're already kind of working on the tower.
どこ行きますか。 ですか？
さて、
マナが濃くなってきた。あんまり長居したい場所じゃないね。マナに近いけど、それとは別の不思議な力を感じる。
動いたようだな。
そろそろ出口があってもいい頃だよな。
本当にシバーシュ地方よりジメジメだし、さっさと抜けよう、こんなとこ。何これ。
We did it. We made it into the mana control tower.
あ
That we did. It took a lot to get here, but we made it. The mana should be controlled from here. Let's look around. Looks like up, maybe. Glad this elevator's solid. And that should clear another area. Now with that, this tower is under control. Our investigation of the administrative district is done. Well, for story. Still, what exactly was going on at the end of the Aladician Empire? Sorry that I can't provide you with any more definitive information myself. But at the very least, I never heard any talk of alchemists rebelling until Dr. Marina and I defected. Seems that even the so-called lost utopia reached a point where the dissatisfaction of its people began to mount. There must have been some issue that even alchemy couldn't solve. Do you think that issue was related to the Aladice's downfall? Hard to tell if it was the direct cause, but it seems pretty likely they were related in some way. So there's no way such a prosperous country just suddenly collapsed without any warning signs. Maybe if we piece together all the clues we find, we'll eventually see the whole picture. Yeah, that's exactly right. As long as we keep moving forward, we'll eventually reach our answers. And we're getting close.
目的地を選んでください。
We got another quest over here. Damn, it opened a few quests, alright. Oh, this just wanted us to go back to the survey base anyway. I'll do that, but I want to see what these are. If I can hit this, this, and those. See if any of them give us the things we need.
大きな劇場とか市場があって、ここに生きていた人たちは裕福な暮らしをしてたのかな。
I mean, I know we got here via the underground. I'm still kind of hoping there would be a door out of here. But I guess it might be on the floor below. Yep. Now the door just opens. Oh, I guess it does just want me to go back down there. Yep, guess it is just closed off. Alright. Then we go this way and we check these first instead.
さて、どこから回ろうかしら。
Something way high up. Oh, I need gloves for that, don't I?
何作ろうかな。せーの。
簡単なものな
There
ら
we
ずっ
go.
と作れてしまうなんて。錬金術師は本当にすごいな。
荷物持ちすぎかな。ポーチの形が変わっちゃうかも。まだまだ。ちょっと高すぎ。この辺りのを取ればいいで
Rose
す。
Crystal Gathering Spot.
任せてください。
Alright.
見つけた。
Nothing too fancy down here.
どこへ行きたいの？
目的地に設定しますか？
Send some messages. Oh no, not you. Just a spam bot. They don't show up often, but they show up occasionally. What do you want, sir? Defeat El Dorado. Sure. Except they're way over somewhere. Way over there. Yeah, why not?
ここで決まり。
Quick enough.
なるほど。
が濃くなってきた。
この辺りに何かありそうね。
長居したい場所じゃないね。
ちょっと見てみましょ
Except
う。
it's below us. Yeah, that's fine too. You guys.
楽しみだね。何か来る。みんな目が出てる。このこれが私の可能性。私の銃でどれくらい強いか楽しみだ。付き合い力が思いっきり出てる。学ぶことは好きなんだね。
Okay, so use Cursed Arch in combat finally.
安心して。どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。遅い。
これこれ。
Okay, I was about to say a few more.
ユミヤ、外すなよ。
誰に言うか分かってる？付き合いこうかしら。
戦いが始まれば怖さなんか忘れちまうぞ。
どこへ行きたいの？
Easy peasy. Bet you ain't gonna give me nothing for it, but we did it at least.
さっさと行くぞ。
よし。
200 skill points. Not what I wanted.
目的地を選んでください。
あれなんだか真新しい服の切れ端が落ちてます。
無許可でここへ来たレリックハンターのものだろう。アラディスに行ってそれっきりな奴は大勢いるからな。
無許可で来たものとは
Those are all the guys that might cause us trouble. I don't know how many keys I have. Ah, not enough is the answer.
どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。
Well, I mean, we found one, just no key for it.
この石見てると落ち着いた気持ちになる。どうしてだろう。
Oh, okay. Might actually be better
ど
off.
こにしよっかな。
Nah, there's probably stairs up.
ルトが流れ出す。どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。
Or like all things, try to brute force it anyway. Actually, yeah, take some of these stairs. Hmm. Really don't see an obvious way up to there right now. Might just have to wait for now.
地面ついてなきゃ十分だろ。それで。
分かってるくせに。
That's why I talked to him. Royal Capital Wall A. Don't have it yet. Okay, another one we can't do quite yet. There is a question mark over this way. Ah, one of these.
どこへ向かわされるのかはわからないが、とりあえず警戒しといた方が安心だね。
There we go. Let's get the rest of it going. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, stupid. No, bird, leave me alone. Try to do the thing. Beautiful white buildings everywhere, but it feels lonely. There's no sign of people living here. Tall one, feeling down, but this is a lively place. Lively? I don't know about that. Wait, what's an Albert doing out here? I went over the fluffy transparent wall. I've lived here ever since. You live here? Isn't it dangerous? There are monsters in this area, aren't there? There's lots of them, yeah. I can be super duper scary, but not enough to make me move. So they say, but this is the center of Elodie. Anything could happen here. I'd feel terrible if I left the Albert here and something bad happened. Is there anything I can do to help you? An item or a tool to protect you? Wow, well, thank you, kind one, tall one. That would be amazing. Sure. I don't know what they want. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, come on. Get in that thing. There we go. Alright, turn that in. Really could use a key game. Few keys even.
これはエンハンスプリズムか。道理で厳重に守られていたわけだ。
So we took one.
どこにしよ
Took
うか
that
な。
quest. This and then down there should be the last of the things in this area.
まだまだ。
どこに向かうんだ。
And that too, actually.
ちょっと高すぎたかも。
Yeah, the drop's fine.
エナジーがあって助かった。
Oh yeah, so I couldn't reach that.
どこ行くんだ。
これで砕く。
Well, we know we don't have a key for that either.
さすがエリキシル。
Suboptimal.
素材の時点ですごい力を感じる。まだまだ。もっと。よいしょ。やっ。
Oh, come on.
よっと。よいしょ。まだもっと。
I don't think they're gonna let me over there. Maybe over here.
まだまだ。
Oh, hello.
直撃。もうこんな時間。すぐに暗くなるよ。何作ろうかな。ひとまずはこれで大丈夫かな。
Actually, oh, there's the chest.
荷物持ちすぎかな。
Maybe it'll be a
ポ
key?
ーチの形が変わっちゃうかも。
It won't, but maybe.
動いたようだな。
何が入ってるのかな。
Nope, no key.
もっと。まだまだ。
Okay, now I can jump down here, maybe? Or maybe not.
まだまだ。
Okay, so I can't go down there yet. So those are kind of
どこ行く
blocked
の？
off to me. Shame. Gather millennial tree. Yeah, I can't
そろそ
gather
ろ
a
鎌の
millennial
手入
tree
れでも
from
して
there.
おくか。
研ぐところみたいです。
Alright, so it doesn't really know where to get that one from
器
either.
用で。
We'll focus this, we'll go over here.
今日は屋根のあるところで眠れるか
Got
し
a
ら。
few things for you. %. We need a few more void cougars, but otherwise, that one's done. One more shrine of power. But it's all just this bullcrap. Alright. Thank you for the report. Very interesting. Starting to get a fuller picture of what things were like. Seems the Empire experienced quite a bit of turmoil near the end of its lifespan. This will have a significant impact on our view of its history. Chief, we discovered something interesting that... Oh, you're already in a meeting.
あ、いえ。
No, we just finished our report. We'll take our leave now.
せっかくなら一緒
Since
に
you're already here, why don't you stay and listen to what we've discovered? Should be of use to you too.
無益な情報。
So what's this interesting update of yours?
簡潔に話す。
I'll make it brief. We discovered that the religion of the harvest deity was in fact not of Aladisian origin, but rather brought in from another nation.
他国から
Another
です
nation?
か
And all this time we thought it was from Aladis.
大昔友好国の
Exactly.
人間が
Seems like a very long time ago, the humans of a friendly nation brought it with them, as they came and went from the Empire's
も
territories.
ともとマナが
It's already a land rich with mana, and was also the home of the Wellix. Seems there were a number of reasons that led to the religion taking hold here.
じゃあアラディ
And
ス
this
をどれ
means
だ
that
け調べ
no
た
matter
として
how much we
も
investigate
登場
Aladis,
新進
we
行の
won't learn the
発祥
religion's
はわからない
origin.
ということそのようで
It
す
appears that way. However, even just the discovery that it didn't originate from Aladis is significant.
アラディス調査が終わったら
When the investigation of Aladis is done, I'm planning on looking into that friendly
かつての
nation.
続けて調査
Way
に
to
向かうん
continue
です
the
か
investigation. That's
す
incredible.
ごいですねそれが
That's what
学
it
者
means
と
to be
い
a
うもの
scholar.
です
もろもろ了解
We've
した。
learned a lot.
ユミヤ、今後も移行の調査をお願いしたいが、
Yumia, please continue investigating the ruins, but do report if you find any clues related to the friendly nation.
次なる調査候補地につい
I'll
て
share the next location to investigate with you. Take a look and start working as soon as you
了
can.
解しました
Understood. I'm curious too, so we'll definitely let you know if we find
何か見
anything.
つけられまさん本当行動派だよね
Eh?
友好国の情報どうにか手に入れたいね
Capital Wall. Oh, what did we just get?
しかし
This.
僕たちがまず優先しなければなら
We
ない
did
のは
7080.
この大陸の調査と開拓に役立つ情報だ
I doubt it needs 100%, but it might. It does actually show us a place.
かるといいんですけど
Let's go for it. If this gets me the anvil, that gets me points we need. And if it doesn't work, we keep going. Chief, how has the harvest project been going?
活況
It's
だ
been。going well. Everyone seems to like the new harvest project.
よかった
It's a relief.
それに
Not only that, but some people have been making things lately too. Seems they admire you,
えっ
Yumia.
と
Huh? They what?
お前がいろいろ
Seeing you make
作って
things to enrich our
豊かに
lives
する姿に
inspired them,
触
so
発されて
making furniture and the like has become popular.
自信作は
They also use their prized creations for bartering.
興味があるなら様子を見てみるといい。
If you're interested, why not take a look yourself?
それは予想
It's
外
surprising and a bit embarrassing, but I hope this means the new harvest project will go over well too.
新しい補助金
Quest completed fake harvest project. Did I get an anvil for it?
どこへ行きたいの？
Alright. Hot Springs Arrival. Guess let's go to that one. Try to get these quests taken care of whenever we can.
"せっかく人のいるところに来たんだ。情報収集でもしておく
And
か。
go north from here.
露天風呂の話。
What about the open air bath? How were you able to manage that?
もともとあった
All we did was restore the hot springs that used to be there. So how are people feeling?
かなり好
Heard
評の
nothing
よう
but
だ
good
ぞ。
things. You did good work,
い
Yumia.
い仕事。
それは
Really? What a
よ
relief.
かった
なんなら
If you like, you can go take a look for yourself.
そうですね
You're right.
せっ
After
か
all
く
that
です
work,
し
we
ちょっ
should.
と様子を見てこようと
Ah, yes. Must have hot springs episode.
きっと一番
Very
やりがい
important.
感じるよね やり道になっちゃうけどもう少し付き合ってもらえるかな
Definitely. Oh. There's
そ
stuff.
ろそろ複製機の様子を見に行
Hold
ってみ
on.
る
Is that a... Oh. I was hoping that was particles. It wasn't. That's still a good ways away. Why did I think that was
3階
closer?
層もあるんだよね
Yeah, I handed the wrong one. This will be pretty passable.
人がたくさん住んでた場所みたいですし、土地を有効化。
Oh hey, there's our alchemist. The bath you set up is great. Yeah, I haven't gotten to stretch my legs and soak in a bath in a long time. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Are you feeling less fatigued now? Sure am. I'll be visiting you again soon. Oh, Albert, did you use the bath too? Yes, it was so warm. That's great. Did it live up to your expectations? Well, there used to be mana in the water, but you can't really feel it now, so that's a little sad. Huh? Feels kind of lonely too. It's just a regular old hot water now. So the spring source used to be infused with mana. Was that why it was so popular? Exactly. Mana in the spring's water feels so lonely. Okay, in that case, all we need to do is add some mana to the water, and the bath will be even better. Yumia, Flammy has come to a conclusion based on previous conversation. It appears that mana was extracted from the ground and utilized by means of a special device. Its overall structure has been verified, so you should be able to recreate it. Wow, then I'll try making that. And it should also be possible to improve the landscape even more. I just need to set up a few things. I really can't stop her once she sets her sights on making something. That's the daughter of a tool shop owner for you. Alright, so we got some, place mana converter. Aha! Convert some mana. Not one of the things I needed. I thought that was one of the other ones. Well, we'll wander over here easy. Obviously, we just gotta convert some mana into, you know, water mana? Where did I get up there? Just do this. Ah, yes, enough chairs. Oh, yeah.
いろいろできる拠点にしたいな。場所ここにしようかな。
Cool. Now we jump back down. Or not.
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。
Ah, that would make that.
よっと。まだまだ。
マナエナジー残り半分です。
Yeah, we're running
計
out
画
of
的
energy.
な運用を心がけてください。
Sure, we'll be fine.
人形臭いです。
Especially if we just go. Wait, hold on. Treasure.
何が入ってるのかな。
I was hoping it would have a key.
どこ行きますか。
Pretty sure there's a flower that can refill it. The gauge over here. Yaha.
マナエナジー補充完了。
Good enough for now.
何これ。
Another one, even better. I got the mana converter.
よし。
Okay, there's now a mana infused hot spring. and I'll name it World's Best Mana Hot
マナ
Springs.
に満たされたお湯
It's
と
infused
言
with
っていた
mana. It won't pose any threats similar to the mana bound areas, will it? It'll be okay. The mana concentration isn't high enough to cause negative side effects in
微
humans.
量のマナー
Because mana is the source of our vitality, a small concentration actually has the power to invigorate you.
絶対に前
I
より
guarantee that it'll be even more relaxing than before. Yeah, better test it out to see what kind of effects it has. Obviously, gotta test it out first. We need to test it out. Yeah, in order to prove that it works. Obviously.
ユミヤこれどうなってん
Oh
の
my.
なんかすっごいなんだろう
体から余計な力が抜けていくだろうか。自分の体がすごく軽くなったような。
マナのコーナーです。濃度さえちゃんとすれば
Even Flabby's
骨の髄
relaxing.
から癒されるんです。
レイニャ完全に溶けてるわね。誰よりも聞いてそう。
このまま寝ちまいそうだぞ。大丈夫かよ。
私も長風呂しちゃいそう。でもこれなら大成功かな。
We may have made the hot springs too powerful.
僕が保証する。大成功だ。これで癒されない者はいない。
The problem is they might have trouble actually walking away.
ほらみんな立ち上がって。
なんかすっごい
Alright.
体が軽い。
Back to survey base to
完
turn
全に
in.
消えた感じかも。
We may have made the strongest hot springs ever.
まるで
Sure, it'll be
一
fun.
休みしつつ荷物の整理とかしたいな。
あら困ってる人がいるみたいね。
お前ら
You all did fantastic. You made a huge contribution to our community. Whoa, what did we do? Talking about the open air bath. You made something incredible. Everyone who's visited is giving it high praises. Really? Yes, not only are they feeling physically better, but mentally too. Everyone is more motivated than ever. I'm looking forward to going and washing my fatigue away myself. That's great. We did it, Miss Yumia. We did. I'm really glad we were able to do something good for everyone. Sorry it turned into so much work, but thanks to your efforts, everyone is as good as new.
調査団を代表して
On behalf of the entire team, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Yumia. Please, you flatter me.
皆を笑顔にして。
Lifted everyone's spirits and brought life back to the land. You should be proud, Yumia.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. I just wasn't expecting everyone to be so thrilled about it.
まさかさ
People like hot
最
springs.
後まで粘って
All the hard work to see this through to the end is worth it. Thank you so much for your help,
み
everyone.
んなも
Alright, quest completed. That's the one we don't have to do. Both of them are going to want us to head to the spot anyway. Let's see if we don't have an involt place now. Just gonna place it. We built a mana converter. This anvil, mana spreader, magic crystal.
どこ行くんだ。
And it looks like we got it, right?
快適な感じにしたいな。
No, maybe not. Could theoretically be here, but I doubt it. Anvil. Several boost the stats from enhancing equipment in nearby forge. Cool, whatever. Just needed one. Cool. Alright. Actually worked. Still missing the other stuff, but progress. Get the feeling we're gonna have to teleport over
目
there.
的地を選んでください。
Also get the feeling I can check these areas while I'm over here.
飲みやすさを考えて作る工程が一番
キャンプできそうだけど
It's a campsite, alright. Not much to do about that. Ah. It's gonna be one of those.
マナ領域に入りましたね。
Oh, hey, look, it's one of those. Who would have thought?
これは
Though it might be the last one we have to do.
この社に関係する場所だろう。
And three big things over there, but we'll get to those.
空気が美味しい。
What the hell is the last one? Just see. Oh, no, there's the red line.
何これ。お腹減った。ちょっと休んでかない？まだよいしょ。よっ、持った。
Turn this in. Maybe just slap those three. At least one of them. See what they're about. They should finish one of these. Yeah, more energy prisms, whatever.
これはエンハウス
Cool.
プリズムか。
Shrines of Prayer are done.
強いな。
私の銃で守るから安心して
Well, they're big, but they drop easy. They do drop anger particles.
そして終わらせよう。
Large spirit horse soul. Just casually take their souls, whatever.
学ぶことは尽きないわね
And level up from it. Alright.
どこ行くの？
That should be everything over here.
結構近くだ。
ここが次の
Is this our next destination? Another flashy building, huh?
今更だが
It's a bit late to be asking this, but what are we going to do if we find some kind of nasty weapon made with alchemy?
資料として価値がある
It gives us valuable information, that's one thing, but if it's really dangerous, we'd have to dispose of it, right?
ここではより一層
Scared to think that we're more likely to encounter something like that here than ever
用
before.
心しよう。
Let's be on our guard. It's exactly the sort of thing we're here to investigate.
そういうの
Sure, giant weapons. At least powerful alchemy weapons.
この建
This
物
building, the design is completely different from the atmosphere here. But the atmosphere here resembles the Order's
ち
headquarters.
ょっとわかるか
I
も。
get what you mean. Maybe it has to do with how imposing it is?
空気が似てる
Something about it
気が
does
する
feel similar.
もしかすると
Then perhaps this building was once used by an organization that maintained public order. A little stretch. Get the feeling I've seen this before somewhere. This is equipment for homunculus research, right?
ええ
Yes, it certainly is. Can't believe we found equipment like this
こ
here,
んなの
too.
残されている
Was the creation of homunculi really that widespread?
そんなことはない
Don't
と
believe it
思う
was. It may have been spearheaded by the country itself, but it was still classified research.
なら
But it's safe to say this place could be hiding some other secrets. Maybe something over here. Like a hallway. There were monsters. But otherwise, it doesn't seem like there's anything significant left behind. Perhaps they disposed of everything at the end to prevent other nations from taking and using it. Considering that no knowledge of alchemy or mana technology ever got out, that is certainly plausible. There has to be something left. Maybe we'll find something if we look under the rubble. Think about what to do next. We do our best thinking outside. The other members will be conducting a more thorough investigation later, so we only gave it a cursory look. There really wasn't any conveniently collected information like a memory vial lying about. It's possible that they purposely made sure nothing was left behind, that way no one else could use it. At any rate, all we can do is attempt to deduce the truth from the clues we've acquired. What we've gathered so far is this is likely once a building used by an organization dedicated to maintaining public order. We go based off of purely vibes, no actual information on that one. But hey, vibes, why not? And they were secretly researching or using something related to homunculi here. That we have actual proof of. Yes, that's about it. What do homunculi have to do with maintaining public order? Anyway, for now, let's report back with what we've learned. Alright, just gotta report back, I guess. Back we go. We also placed an anvil. So give us percentage for that. 86. We're not far away, but we're far enough. Oh, hello. Oh, look, Vita's here this time. Yes, we meet again. Reporting to the chief? Yep, we just finished our investigation of the ruins he told us to look at. I see, so there were no weapons or pieces of information left behind. We finally arrived in the capital, and yet it seems it will still be some time before we unravel the truth. Yeah, that's about all we were able to find. By the way, Licht, what were you doing before we got here? Oh, I was also reporting it. As usual, I think it would be best if you heard this as well. Do you recall what we learned regarding the large-scale homunculus project, the Harvest Project? There's no way I could forget. What about it? Why exactly was the Harvest Project formulated? And what were they going to use the homunculi for? War? The answer to that is the project will cut to mass-produce homunculi to be used as disposable soldiers. Yeah. No kidding. It's always going to be war. It's always the answer. Disposable? Using homunculi as soldiers? That's horrible. Look, please explain. Tell us what your investigation turned up. Of course, the homunculi that were attempting to make utilized memories extracted from Alistalia flowers. Naturally, those memories would be random memories from countless humans. The resulting homunculi would have no particular identities. I don't know the details, but the gathered memories would form a soul with no sense of self, of course. With no real will, they would be dolls that did whatever they were told, making them completely controllable. Project to make homunculi into disposable soldiers, so that's the truth behind the Harvest Project. What was Eloise doing? Were they completely devoid of morals? I mean, it sounds like it. Homunculi are the result of trial and error from the best alchemical research imaginable in Eloise. I don't believe something like that would be completely erased. They should still be securely stored somewhere. Sounds unusually intense about this, but maybe he just wants the investigation to make progress? As Yumia's party reported, the homunculus matter is something we'll have to investigate further. Yumiya, how about you search another district? You might find something by approaching this from another angle. Another district? Let's see. Commercial district? How about that commercial district? It was a populated area, so there might be some information left behind. As it stands, we don't have any leads. I believe it would be good to take a look around anywhere that comes to mind. Very well. If you've decided, please go ahead and get started. Alright, head over there. And since that's one we've already gone to, quick and easy, already got it revealed. Oh, it's under us. Down we go. This is, if my memory serves me, this was a bank. As much fun as looking for old money sounds, we can't get in. And even if we could, it looks like it'll collapse at any moment, so I think I'm good. What's with it? Looks like it's unfinished. Yumia, there seems to be a memory vial nearby. Huh? We don't even find any inside Kalumna. Let's look for it. Alright. Memory vial. Looks like it's over here. Found it. Flammy, could you... Got a random YouTube comment. Surprising. Most people don't comment in the videos. Oh, an old video. Cool. Alright. Nifty. We came to the bank to ask for funding to get things started, but of course nothing's ever that easy. Had I known things would end up like that, I would have saved my money. I regret it, but it's too late now. It's actually on... It was the archives from when Potts and I went to hit the Returnal co-op. Well, just taking a screenshot so I can share it with Potts later. There you go. Maybe I should mortgage the water storage facility. You get me money, but that place is a veritable powder keg. And a recoverable data. This is quite old and seems to belong to someone who came to the bank for financing. Water storage facility? Could it be the one we investigated before? I don't know if it's referring to the same one, but given that he called it a powder keg, it's very possible. So this means they knew the risks and went on with the research anyway. Just how greedy were these guys? Anyway, the memory vial was a good find. Couldn't find anything around here. The inner city is filled with streets that Basilius restored, but I don't think his restoration extends to the memory vials at the time. If anything, it's half restored places, like this is where stuff might actually be left as it was long ago. Though the vagueness of the recording doesn't inspire much hope as far as finding any big leads goes, still, we found something great. We did. Let's head straight back to report it. All the way back. Right. Over here. Even though he's standing right there, here's where the quest is, you know. Chief, we're here with another report. Wait, why do you two look so serious? Ah, Yumia, I'll catch you up, but first let me hear your report. I see, so you found a new clue related to the Harvest Project. Perhaps combining it with our information will bring something to light. Does that mean you guys found something too? We did, but... Licht informed me of a new place to expand my investigation into. Whoa, that's great, right? Yes, I had also made progress investigating, but in the end, all I could do was draw inferences. With no other option, thought I would have to just go to the location I had inferred and hope for the best. And yet Licht's information was very specific. It included the country and region that I had inferred. Wow, Licht is really impressive. But isn't he a little too impressive? Huh? Certainly he's never been an impediment to the team, and he's extremely cooperative. But I cannot ignore any cause for suspicion, especially now that our investigation is approaching its conclusion. Maybe it'll turn out to be homunculus too. Be incredible if there was someone else like me here.
疑っていたって拉致
Just harboring suspicions isn't going to get us anywhere. To that end, I'd like you to investigate him. Personally, I'm hoping we come to the conclusion that he is simply a talented researcher. Wow, now we're investigating a person? But doesn't Licht usually work alone? How should we go about this? Plenty of adventurers who look up to him. They should be out exploring the region right now. Heard they've spoken to Licht, so they might know something. I see. Alright. We'll see if we can find them.
リヒトさん、何か企んでるのかな。あんなに私たちのこと手伝って
Alright,
くれたのに。
over this way then. Oh, it's not even too
だ
far
か
out.
らこそ確かめましょう。気有に終わってくれたらそれが一番最良なんだから。
周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能です。
ガキの頃に戻った気分だ。よく草むし。
視線を感じる。敵意はなさそうだけど。
Oh, somebody's watching us? I'm sure that's fine. Excuse me, there's something we'd like to ask you. Yeah, it's true there's a lot of mysterious things come to mind when it comes to Licht. Please go on. Sure. There's something I'd like to ask you too. You're Yumia the alchemist, right? In exchange for telling you about Licht, it'd be great if you could help us out with something. A trade? What do you have in mind? We're asked to deliver something, but we can't find it anywhere. We're stumped. Could you find it for us? Wait, if we're getting a favor from an alchemist, wouldn't it be better to ask for a really strong weapon? I'm just saying, we should ask for something that we could use to set up a simple base around here. Well, in that case, make you a simple base. It'd be pretty difficult to build a base around here. Could I build you something you can use in place of a base? Just need a place to camp while we're investigating. Doesn't need to be anything special. Thanks in advance.
あら、困ってる人がいるみたいね。
大量に取るのは構わないんだが。
Deliver camping site. Oh, we should have one. Yeah, we have. Oh, okay. We have 3. We need more. That's fine. I assume it's like last time where it counts our overstock.
ここまで簡単にされると。
Yeah, there you go. Take them. Well, this is great. Now we can set up camp and make some real progress in surveying the capital. Just glad you're happy with it. Now, could you tell me more about Licht? Right, I don't have any proof, but I have a hunch that he has some connection to royalty or nobility or something. Why is that? He's read some books from the Aladisan era. You can't get that kind of stuff from a Eustelian library, right? I've seen him operate devices that use mana technology and remove traps with ease, which is another reason. Information on mana technology is restricted and locked up, so only certain people can look at it. He also dodges questions about his birthplace. He won't say what territory or talk about places he likes either. So my assumption was that maybe he's so important he doesn't know about stuff outside of his estate. Could someone like that really become an adventurer in Aladis? But either way, he's a mysterious guy. So he knows more than he should, and he won't talk about where he's from. Got it. Thank you for sharing. Alright, back to survey base.
とりあえずやっぱり何か隠しているのは間違いないし、一度報告へ戻ろう。
And people hide things for all sorts of reasons. Maybe he just don't want to tell people about it, huh?
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。一休みしつつ荷物の整理とかしたいな。
Sorting the bags now.
ただいま戻りました。
Okay, we're back. Let's go straight to the chief. We all came back just in time. Seems that Licht has beaten us to the chase. Based on the information we've gathered, it appears that he's moving towards the northern Aruma region. What? How did he act so quickly? Sounds like his goal was getting info on alchemy, the harvest project, and homunculi from day one. There were those rumors that he already knew more than he should have. That's why he's been able to act so quickly. All that considered, perhaps he's headed for the water storage facility. Thinking about it, he was the one who told us about the harvest project and the test site's location. Are you saying you think he knew everything the whole time, even the existence of the homunculus test site? Sending us out to investigate was his way of getting us to uncover that information. That's enough conjuncture. Let's hear the truth from the man himself. Please track him down as soon as you can.
れば考えるほど確かにリヒトさんの行動には不可解な点が多かったように思えるけど
And what a storage.
私たちの開拓のために協力してくれていたのも事実だし
Way up here. Huh? What's wrong? The floor feels weird here. Oh, there's some sort of device in this part of the floor. Something might happen if we step on it. Doesn't seem like anything's happened. It's because it's broken, and with the way it feels, it was broken recently. Could it have been licked? Probably. If we fix the mechanism, we might be able to make it work again. Okay, now it should work. A door button. A hidden door. There's nothing here. Was it always empty, or... This is the only area that is not coated in dust. Something must have been here until very recently. Safe to assume that whatever was here has been taken. If it's something Licht was after, then it probably has something to do with the Harvest Project or Homunculi. So he was buying himself time when he made it harder for us to get in here. He must have realized that we would stop and fix the mechanism if he broke it. This isn't the time to be impressed, but he's as sharp as ever. In any case, it didn't actually take that long to fix it. He might still be nearby. Let's go. Key? Keys. Damn, they got me going all over now. Thankfully, fast travel makes it a lot easier.
I need to go a little
なんか残ってるかもしれねえし。武器屋はあったと思うけど、そこまで危険なものは取り扱わないんじゃないかしら。
Hey, found you.
リヒトさん。
お前たちなら追って
I knew you all would chase after me, but you moved faster than I anticipated. Look, stand down. That's a memory vial with information on homunculus research, right? Could you hand it over to us? Can't Flamey just scan it? That research is a result of inhumane experiments. You know very well that it isn't something to be used for personal gain. What do you plan to do with it? If you think I plan to use it for the same ends as they did, you're sorely mistaken. No. There are people in my country who desperately need homunculus technology. I need to do whatever it takes to bring this back to them. Your country, so you're a spy from another country? Not a spy, doing this for my own reasons. That goes for wanting to obtain this too. What reasons are those? If it's something stupid, I'll cut you down. Where I'm from, there are countless individuals suffering from an unusual disease that renders them unable to gain consciousness after birth. You mean stillbirths? No. These people remain alive, however their souls lie dormant. They never gain consciousness as long as their souls remain dormant, but physically they grow in age. I began thinking, would they be able to live normal lives if we were able to create homunculi to use as vessels and transfer their souls to them? Disease that causes the soul to remain dormant. Never heard of such a thing. Nevertheless, it exists. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for a way to combat that disease. And I finally obtained the technique for creating the vessels. With this, I can help everyone wake up. I'm bringing this back to my home. This is what I joined the research team for. Will that really help them live normal lives? What? Transferring their souls. Even if you were able to do that, wouldn't they become different people? Trying to convince me to stop by telling me that my methods are wrong? You, who's just as guilty of using the forbidden art of alchemy?
れは
That's...
私も
I've only been permitted to use it for the sake of the survey. If you want to use the information and techniques you've acquired here, you have to follow the proper procedures. So, Licht, please let it go.
弓矢リースフェルト
Yumia Liesfeld. Alchemy is not a privilege reserved solely for you and you alone.
私は
Well,
なんて伝えるのが正解だったんだろう。
well, guess he just walks away. Time to deliver some news then.
レイニャ、髪の毛洗いたいです。お風呂ないかな。
そうか
I see. Setting aside whether or not it's true, Licht's goal was ultimately to help the people of his country.
申し訳ありません団長
We're truly sorry, Chief. We failed to capture Licht or recover the materials he took.
私のせいです。
It's my fault. I could have stopped him, but I didn't know how to answer him, and I froze.
気にしなくていい
It's alright, don't worry about it. We had no way of knowing what was going on.
でも
But
力をど
to
こ
what
まで
end should
行使
power
して
be
いい
used for? It's not a question that's limited to alchemy, nor is it something that can be answered so easily.
個人の思いと
And when you take into account personal feelings or the decisions made by a nation, that answer changes.
はい。
In any case, even in the days of the past civilization, the issue of creating homunculi was not so simple. I imagine Licht knows that as well. I feel like the surrounding situation must have been desperate for him to cling to such a thin thread of hope.
それは
That may be true.
仮に私が
Even if I were to get my hands on that technique to make homunculi, the idea of making them the same way they did back then is unthinkable.
もちろん
Of course, I'm not saying that. We should just let him take it and do whatever he wants with it, but for better or worse, the homunculi issue is still under investigation, which means it's under my supervision.
えっと
つまり
In other words, Yumia and Nina, you are an alchemist and a homunculus. How the situation with Licht will be handled is up to you.
後で後悔することに
Can't
なっ
take
ても
responsibility for what happens, even if you end up regretting this.
責任を
Taking
取る
responsibility is my job. You don't need to worry.
それより
More importantly, if he's planning on fleeing the nation, you should be able to catch him at the shore past Skura Hill. I'm counting on you.
ユミヤ
Alright, well,
もうどうするか決めたの？
let's go try to catch him then. Way the hell back. Don't even have a closer fast travel, do we? Yeah, gotta actually go to the Atelier. Alright, that drops off all our
こ
goodies.
れが最善かどうかはわからない
Take a little juice for the road.
レイニャはユミヤさんの答えを信じてます。
私もこれは私たちホムンクルスという存在の価値も関わってくることだと思う。だから向かう間に考えをしっかりまとめて後悔しない選択をしましょう。ユミヤ
Crack those ankles. What? Oh, you poor, poor little critters. Why would you attack me? That's just silly.
何これ？
I overshot it by like
リ
a
ヒト
foot.
さん、
やはり発見
So
さ
you
れて
found
しま
me.
ったか気は進まないが
It's not the way I'd prefer to do things, but I'm prepared to battle.
戦うなんて。
命がけの人
You
間
want to stop
の
someone
気
who's prepared to put their life on the line, you must be prepared to
命
take a
を奪
life.
う覚悟
リヒト
Licht, as a homunculus myself, there's something I want to say to you. The people living back then, the mass production of homunculi was grueling. The path you walk is long and treacherous, but if you're acting in the hope of saving the people you care about, I won't stop you. Thanks. I won't give up.
リヒトさん、
Licht, I pray that you will
そ
succeed.
の資料がそのまま
Even
の
if those
形で
materials
役
aren't
立たなくても
useful as is, I hope that they will help you find some way to save your
リヒト
people.
さんが
And I hope that you are able to use those techniques in a way that feels right to you.
そうか
I see.
君たちの言
I'll
葉
never forget your words. I too pray for the success of your investigation.
これで
Guy just starts swimming. There's no boat or
よかった
anything.
のかな。
Is this really okay?
と
Broadly speaking,
よくはない
I
んだ
doubt
ろ
it.
うけど
But this is the answer we choose.
さて最後の報
Alright,
告をしなけれ
back
ば
to the chief.
どうなるにせよあとは彼次第だ
Casually just zipping back and forth across an empire, you know, a whole nation.
せっかくだし一休みしていこう。疲れた体で無理しても怪我するだけだからな。
This gives us like all the other items we need. I don't think it will, but it'll also be nice to have it cleared out. See, job well done, everyone.
この剣がなくとも
Even if this hadn't happened, deciding what to do with the mass production of homunculi would have been extremely difficult.
錬金術が
Not just because alchemy is
という
taboo,
だけじゃ
it
ない
would have a huge impact on what we consider acceptable and ethical.
重い役目を背負わせて
Put you
しま
two
う
in quite a difficult
ここまで
position.
調査活動を続
With
けて
everything
き
that's
て
happened during our investigation, I feel like I've truly come to understand
大きな力を
just how
持
much
つことの
responsibility comes with having great
責任
power.
を。
お前は
Using alchemy to once again make this continent into a home for people to live in. As with any tool, the important thing is how you use it.
ユミヤさんの錬金
I think
術
your
は
alchemy is warm, Miss Yumia.
私も
Me too. I like your
私
alchemy,
も
Yumia.
弓矢の錬
あ
Agreed. Had my doubts at the start, but seeing the way you use it over time, I've come to appreciate it as well.
私
Want to use the kind of alchemy that
人
helps
が
people
希望
hold
を
on to
抱く
hope.
手伝いこれからも
So
よ
I'll keep doing my best.
ろしくお願いします
Alright. I have no idea what we got for all that.
目的地を
It
選ん
does
で
look
くだ
like
さい
we are done with. We're not doing settlement plan because that's the DLC one. Pretty sure we can abandon that. Pet dog doesn't help. Synthesize Jester's mask. I mean, doesn't matter anyway because we don't have the thing, but it's also just SP. Royal Capital Wall, Millennial Tree. Where the hell are we getting more of these? We're still missing just a bunch of things we need. I guess maybe some stuff will appear. Maybe? Well, let's see if we don't have anything we can put down over here. Maybe that got us something new. I do doubt it. What's we looking for? Crystal Flower, Bell, Magic Crystal, Mana Spreader. Crystal Flower, Bell, Magic Crystal.
快適な感じにしたいな
Doubt it would be here. Magic Crystal. Bell. Okay, Crystal Flower. I actually do have a few. Mana Spreader. Oh. Well. Okay. That clears a ton of stuff. 98. All we have to do is defeat Void Cougars. Tell me this marks them on my map. It does. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful map.
どこ行くんだ
Alright, let's go slap some cougars. And then
歩
be
いてすぐ
done
ですねさて
with pioneering, at least. We'll be done with pioneering. Then it's just focus MSQ.
それが普通よ。大丈夫。どうにかなるね。
I have to assume we got those from doing the quest we just finished. It didn't show us, but like I have to assume. We definitely didn't have them before. Or we did and I was blind. What else would you know? Regardless, we got them now. And I was going to do those stories anyway, because those are still listed under like main.
クイックダウン。どれくらい強いか楽しみだな。止めるな。
Alright. Tell me that's 100% pioneering. 100% pioneering. You beautiful, beautiful number. Alright.
目的地を選んでください
Hello, sir. We have finished. We did all the pioneering quests. And we 100%ed all the zones that were story related. Now then, let's see your report. 100. Shop trading expanded. Region furniture sets. Pioneering memories. Kind of expected a trophy or something. There's been some progress towards the pioneering goals. There it is. Cool. Finish pioneering every area. Hell yeah. Alright. You'll love to see it. You also love to save after it. And we should have a bunch of points to spend, so let's go see. It's really just going on the, like, random combat things. Mana up, mana up. Can hit these, I guess. Alright, we'll get to them. And now, what we got is story. So let's go do that. Can't fast travel there. We'll take this one and just head north.
高濃度マナ領域への侵入を確認。エナジーは無駄遣いしないようにしてください。
まだまだ見つけた。
Still have no idea if I'm gonna go for the platinum in this or not, but I knew that trophy. I didn't know that was a trophy, but like I knew that was like that had to be a trophy. I knew that was one I was gonna want. It was something easier than like full completionist, but still a nice goal to aim for. So I'm glad we got that. And now I don't have to worry about any of those side quests at all. I was just doing them to maybe get those bits anyway.
飲みやすさを考えて作る工程が一番難しいっていう。
I already did choose that one.
エナジーがあってもちょっと辛いかも。
It's not that rough. We do have energy to spare. We'll be fine.
ですが、可能な限り早急に離れることを提案します。
これでよし。
Pine fruit, those are new.
何これ。
We gotta be approaching the end of the line. Wonder what I should do when this journey's over. What made you say that all of a sudden, Yumia? Well, I was just thinking. We've been here a while, and things are starting to ramp up. With every beginning comes an end. I'll need to return to my settlement eventually, too. I'll miss you. That's a sad thought. I want to learn more about the relics and do more things together. I also wanted to be more helpful to you. Why are you gonna make me cry too? It hasn't happened yet. Excuse me, hiccups tonight. What are you gonna do after this, Lenya? Does your journey of atonement have to last a few years? There's no specific rule about that. Generally, we can return home as soon as we've accomplished enough. Vague. I think it takes most people about a year. But I'm not really confident in how much help I can actually be for others. My journey might never end. No way, being a part of this investigation should already be enough, more than enough. Huh? But I haven't really helped anyone. But pioneering LEDs will have long-lasting effects for all of Estella. You're creating a new future for everyone. Indeed, that's an incredible help. You should be proud. You've also personally grown and helped all of us, right? Head straight home as soon as this is over. You've got family waiting for you, right? I mean, if you don't, they'll be making it hard for the next generation of Relics to return from their journeys. I can go home. Can't wait to see my family. I want to tell them all about the wonderful friends I made. I have to keep doing my best until that day comes. Alright. We gotta be... we're at 55%. I haven't actually looked at the list. So it's probably 2 more story trophies. So we got Isla, Victor, Nina, Linnea, Rutger. Went fishing. Guess they hide a lot of trophies. Alright. I was hoping there'd be some that were unhidden that I didn't have. Yeah, I guess not. Alright. Not viewing hidden trophies till we roll credits, so I was just hoping to spot something. What new? How do I get there? Guess we just jump off. When in doubt, just jump. Wait, hold on. There were also... I forgot, there were flowers over there that were new. Wasn't sure if I actually grabbed one. The tree had new stuff, but I think those were new too. Okay, I did grab them. Slightly smaller sphericors. And a waypoint. Good old-fashioned waypoints. Ah, another one of those. I don't have to do those anymore if I don't want to. I'll decide when I hit it. I might pass for now. Though it's probably right here and we should put it on the map at least. Nope, this will be fishing. I lied. It's all about the fish. Dragonfish. Alright, so for fishing new things. Always worth giving a few tries if there might be something new here. And I'll try one more, but probably all we got. Alright, cool. At least we got a stock of them now. That's a lot of you guys. Jeez. Alright. Perish? Haha, big guy in the middle. Hello, friend. Alright, that works. Now to head the way we're supposed to. I feel like that covers all the stuff that's collectible around here. I should probably slap a bird. We haven't slapped a bird yet, I don't think. Not really sure how to... Ah, crystal uni is new. Not really sure how to go down from here. Oh, might be over this way. Aha! We've obtained it down. Now it's also up again. Maybe this will just be the easy one? Doubt it. There'll be something we have to do. They've all had a small little, you know, quest chain around them. Oh, a mana circulator. This must be a key part of the mana control system. Doesn't seem to be any traps around it. Ready, Yumia? Yeah, here goes nothing. Or maybe one of them just works, you know? That should have controlled the flow of mana. Mana-bound area hasn't changed either. So either something went wrong or our theory was off.
もしかして
Is it possible that somewhere else is controlling the mana? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I feel like the mana is flowing from the towers is going into multiple locations, not just the laboratory. Oh, the flow of mana is...
皆さん
This way, everyone.
レーニャが感じた
The flow of mana I picked up. I think it's going this way.
行ってみよう
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find something hidden at the end of it.
持った。何これ
Yep, start quest. We're working on it.
マナは
Mana seems to be flowing parallel to this road.
待て
Wait, huh? Oh, hello. Well, where did these guys come from? An ambush? Now things are getting interesting. We just stay calm, we can handle this. Everyone, here we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yep, that would do it.
これで最後か
That should be the end of it. Processing. Also, Eric, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How you doing? Didn't even notice monsters were surrounding us. Not that someone who would just gather together naturally. In other words... Oh, hello. Kinda forgot that he hadn't been dealt with.
ベスペル
Silksong trailer. Who would have thought? Silksong. Good. Esper. We haven't... Like, he was like the first guy we found.
だとしたらどうする
I hear you defeated Corleones. Yes, and do you intend to avenge him? Nonsense. We both understand what it means to sacrifice our lives for a greater purpose.
なら
And are you here to stop us? Indeed I am.
だが以前とは違うな。すべてが
Things are different this time. Everything
当
is.
たり前だ
Of course it
貴
is.
様が
We've learned that you're what's called a mutant, and we've learned part of what occurred in Elodie's long
かつて
ago.
アラで調査を経て
We've grown a lot from this investigation. We're no longer the ignorant people we once were.
あんたに
Something we need to
聞かな
ask
きゃい
you.
けないことがあるなんで私たちの領地を襲ったのなんでアラディスのために戦うの
Like, look, if you're just talking numbers, collaborating with World of Warcraft is the biggest thing any other MMO can do. And you know what? I think it would mutually benefit both games. Just gonna say, think it would honestly mutually benefit both games. WoW desperately wants people to care about it again. And, you know, maybe showing that they respect other MMOs could be a way to do that. And a lot of WoW players don't know that there's other legitimate alternatives out there. Like I didn't. What would I want from it? The thing is, I don't know anything about, like, current WoW. All I know about WoW is from up to the point I left. If I were to have anything from WoW... There's only one thing it could be. We'd have to get Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. 100%. Like, yeah, realistically, if you want the single most iconic WoW thing ever... It's the Lich King. Hard stop. Specifically Arthas, not the Lich King that replaced him. Yeah, Arthas. Literally just anything Arthas is the most iconic. I would argue for me, I want Illidan. I was always a big Illidan fan. But they could also pull from so many like raids and stuff like that. Even just like having a Nixia fight is such an iconic WoW thing. Just that one dragon with whelps and dots. Utterly iconic. But definitely let us glam Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. That's the thing. That's the one. Or if we're talking gear, it totally wouldn't work at all in 14's art style, but Paladin Tier 2, Judgment said. Always. Always Paladin Tier 2. It's one of the most iconic armors in all of World of Warcraft. By a... Like, it's not even close. It's not even close. It's just one of the coolest looking, in my opinion. Why did you attack our domain? Why are you fighting for Elodie's?
喋れるんだから
You can talk, so tell us. Like, I don't think that collab will ever happen. Yoshi P saying he'd be down for it is far from we've been talking. I do not think that would ever happen. I think the people at Activision, I don't know if proud is the word. I think they view other games as below them, and I truly don't think Microsoft will have changed it any. Even the memories of lowly beings such as yourselves are essential to our mission. We will resurrect our fallen brethren who sleep here. This is all to make the world His Majesty envisioned a reality. As one who has obtained the power of a mutant, that is my duty. You obtained it? Are you saying you wanted to take on that form? The likes of you could never understand. You've never heard of a scaly before? The powerlessness of being born into a family famous for alchemy with no talent of your own, of having your life called worthless. But the mutant experiments granted me power, and with this power I can demonstrate my worth. Defeat, failure, these things are unacceptable. You're right, I don't understand. Your era has ended. The present age is ours to live. The relics of bygone centuries should be laid to rest with dignity. Perhaps battle was inevitable all along. Very well, I will perfect my preparations and crush you all. Yeah, absolutely became a dragon. He lost a fight and was like, no, never again. Time of reckoning draws near. Oh, I thought we were fighting now. That was stressful. But I said what I needed to say, and we heard what we needed to hear. But resurrecting their sleeping brethren, yet another impossible dream. Even so, they'll pursue it all the same, because alchemy showed them that dream. It's a fellow alchemist, I have to stop them. Yumia. Sorry everyone, would you mind if I looked around here a bit before we move on? I think I owe it to the people resting here to learn more about them. Of course. Oh, they're gonna keep trying to send me to the stone. Yeah, no, we don't want that one. If I could, like, hide that quest for now, I would, but we'll just be on top of swapping. Can I just jump? Nope. Alright, fine. Button. Elevator PTSD, always, yeah. I don't know if I slapped one of the purple horses yet. Already have that, good. Just like, I don't know if I fought a red one. I don't know if they have any different drops, but it's still worth slapping one. Seems that back then, conflicts used to occur far more frequently than we can imagine in this day and age. Yes, they did. Since we had fled and were hiding, I didn't know the details of the war front. But from the start, homunculi and mutants were created to be used in war. Seems Aladis was always fighting someone, somewhere. Vesper's answer earlier may have been its own form of justice. Just like how alchemy isn't good or evil, justice changes depending on the circumstances and one's viewpoint. His era had its own justice. That justice doesn't apply to the current era. That may be all there is to it, I think. Hello, red lad? No, same stuff. Just red. Oh, Miss Yumia. We are stealthy. You only just noticed me? Sorry. I assumed you would be able to sense my presence. You must have been deep in concentration. When I'm lost in thought, I completely lose track of my surroundings. What were you thinking about? The relics and our code. A lot of things, really.
えてました。
I mean, you know, she was distracted.
錬金術
It's
は
true that alchemy is a
確かに大
potent
きな
power
力
and
が
may
あ
not
る
have been something to take lightly.
でも
But to completely turn away from it, refusing to ever come in contact with it again, was that the right thing to do?
目を弓矢さん、リグナスの
Misume,
拠
you
点
said
で
the
言ってま
Lignus
したよ
base that
ね。
you had averted your eye.
本当
You
の
said
錬
at the
金術から
Lignus
目を
base
背
that you'd
け
averted
て
your
た
eyes
ん
and
だ
tried to
っ
block
て
out the truth about alchemy.
Mm.
Yeah.
ウェルクスも
I wonder if the same was
そ
true
う
for
なん
us
じゃない
relics.
か
We
って
averted our
思
eyes
っ
from
た
what we
んです。
didn't want to
レ
see.
ーニャたちは
We, more than anyone else, should never have turned our backs to alchemy.
レーニャたちそれに
And I shouldn't have either.
レーニャ自身
You?
レーニャ
I don't like it when people are mad at me. When I do something wrong, I just want to hide it and
失
run
敗
away.
でもそう考えてるうちは何も変わら
Oh,
ない
spider falling
誰
down.
かの影に隠れているだけじゃ前に進めない
Oh, something. You need to stop doing this. Why are there always spiders above me? Why do they only come down in stream time? I mean, it's so small, even if I was looking for it. I'd never see it if it wasn't passing in front of the monitor. But thinking that way won't change anything. If all I ever do is hide behind other people, I won't move forward.
自分の
I
弱さ
can't
と
turn away
か
from my shortcomings and mistakes. That's something I still need to work on.
目を
だからどうでは
So that's why you tried so hard to help
積
out
極
at
的
the
にいろいろ
tower.
提案してくれたんだ。
Oh, that was... Please, forget about that.
もう照れ
Come on,
ちゃっ
don't be
て
shy. You were really helpful, you know.
弓矢さん
Asumia, thank you. I've made up my mind.
弓矢さん
I'm
み
not
たい
going to
に
spend
なりた
forever
い
admiring you and trying to be like you.
レーニャは
I'm going to become the me I want to be. I'll work hard to make sure that
そっ
happens.
か。
I see.
なんかちょっと
That
寂し
makes
い
me a
ね。
little sad. Huh?
後ろから追っ
I
か
won't be able
け
to
て
turn
くる
around and
可愛
find my
い
cute
レー
Lenya
ニャは
nervously following me
もういら
around
ない
anymore. That's right. She won't be
も
there
ういま
anymore.
せん
She just leaves the party. Bye.
時間くれてありがとう。
To descend to the light. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you all for giving me time.
僕らにとっても
It was a good opportunity for us to reflect on Vesper
ア
and
ラディス
Elodise.
のことを考える。
さあ、
Well then, let's get back to the investigation. The flow of mana
マ
continues
ナ
in
の
this
流れる
direction.
先。
なんでこんな場所にまで
This
マナ
direction.
の流れが続いているんでしょうか。
なん
That's a big door.
マナの流れが
The flow of mana seems to continue
これ
inside.
もお墓と関係ある施設かな。
Do you think this place is also connected to the grave somehow? I mean, it said mausoleum when we got close, so no.
中を調べてみ
Let's
よ
look inside and find out.
お墓ってなんか出てきそうで嫌だよ。
Oh, now it says control tower too, so never mind, who knows.
それ以外に
それ以外ってなんでそれ以外って
そりゃ
Tried to hit track quest, but it's just like, nah. I think it's because we're on the elevator.
水はかなり重いから僕に任せて
Yeah, these are all the same materials we've been getting. Alright, that's fine.
ここにも墓碑が。
There are tombstones here too.
随分しっ
This
かり
looks
とし
really
た
well
作りだ
built.
ええ。
Yes, the graves here must belong to
より
people
身
of
分が高い
considerable
者の
standing.
墓が集められ
お墓は
Graves are meant to memorialize those whose souls have already returned to the earth as proof that they existed.
確かにこて
That's what my grandma once
お
told
ば
me.
あちゃん
アラディス帝
The
国は
Alodesian Empire
Mana
flourished due to
desakai.
mana. They likely valued this kind of custom as a result.
重要視し
ユミヤ
Yumia, the inscription on this grave reads Basilius. Huh? What, Basilius? As in that Basilius? Yes, Elodice's final emperor, that Basilius.
おい傭兵
Hey,
だ
mercenary, was that skinny guy we met before really Basilius?
肖像画とか
He
で見
looked
る
the same as the
姿とは
Basilius I'd seen in
一致してい
portraits
た
and the
と思う
like.
仮に奴がバシ
Supposing
リウ
he
ス
is the same Basilius, that does raise the question how he's lived until now.
バシリウスに似た何
Possible that
か
he's just something that looks like Basilius?
ああ
Yeah, his grave is right in front of us
現にここに
after...
墓がある
ルトか
Okay,
待て
hold on. There's something off about that grave.
薄い切れ目
It's
が
a thin gap here.
ビクトル
Victor,
ちょっと
give me
手
a
伝え
hand. Huh?
あ
Okay.
反対側掴んどけ引っ張
You
る
grab
ぞ
the other side. Now pull. Alright.
すごい
Well, nice catch.
俺の観察
Thank my keen eye for that.
今ので
Well,
したく
now I
な
don't
くなっ
want to.
た
ま
Hiding something in a place like this is the oldest trick in the book. Now it's just a question of what that something is. See, the flow of mana seems to keep going this way. But the mana that was drawn here all ends up down there. Let's go.
こうまでして隠してるんだ。金目のものもあんじゃねえのか？
ねえ、やめようよ。そんな墓荒らしみたいなの。
何綺麗事言ってんだ？
Oh.
おいおい。
Oh. Hey, what the hell are those things? Monsters, right? Suppose they were left here by whoever set this whole thing up. I see, the final gatekeepers, huh? It'd be a shame if they just died. I haven't even made that sword that good. It's just pretty damn good. Are those monsters just waiting here all that time? Who knows? They were pretty different from the monsters outside there. In any case, now we can finally... I never would have guessed that there was another mana circulator in a place like this. They should let us control the flow of mana in this district. Unless this one doesn't, we have to find a third. Which seems unlikely. But possible, I guess. Alright, that should do the trick. Oh, the flow of mana really did change, thank goodness. And with that, our investigation of the Imperial Graveyard Tower is complete. Sure took a long time. What the hell was this room for, though? They went out of their way to prepare an additional circulator to draw mana into this room, right? In that case, maybe their goal was to keep it hidden, so they could use the mana without anyone noticing? Yeah, we had a grave with Basilius' name on it. About that, does Basilius really exist? Huh? What do you mean? Couldn't the person we saw have been a fake who's imitating him? I mean, we're literally at his grave, right? Doesn't that mean the real Basilius died a long time ago? The person we saw before was fake, or just borrowing Basilius' name to do whatever they want. Or something. Wow. If that's the case, he could have at least left some ashes behind. Doesn't seem to be another hidden room behind this one. And the mana circulator is the only thing here. I guess that means we still can't determine whether Basilius is using alchemy to prolong his life, or if it's a different person altogether. Ah, I really thought I was on the right track. Fake Basilius. I can't say it's entirely out of the realm of possibility. In the end, unlock the 3 control towers. Alright. Yep, back to base. Alrighty. To the base.
So ですね。周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能です。
Also pet the dog. Perfect. Earhart. Hey, how are things progressing? Pretty good. We just gained access to the laboratory in the center of the city. We thought we'd come back to report to you and rest up. Understood. You can tell me the details later. For now, get some rest. Hey, Yumia. What are you going to do after the investigation is over? Why the sudden question? It's not sudden at all. Guess not. Once the investigation is over... First, I think I'd like to visit my mom's grave. Even if it's only her grave, I'd like to see her. And if I'm allowed, I want to put my skills to good use. I know there's not really much I can do right now, but I want to do whatever is within my reach. Although I don't know what it will mean to be an alchemist when all this is done. I think that's great. When things calm down, I'll need to tune Flammy up a bit too. I vaguely remember Flammy having even more functions a long time ago. Improper modification may result in all of Flammy's valuable memories being erased. It's fine. Are you that worried? Yes. Hey. The risk associated with being entrusted to someone as inexperienced as yourself is extremely high. Cheeky as ever. How about you, Isla? For me, it depends on what the chief tells us to do. I'm a knight, after all. You too, right, Victor? Yes, but that's not all. Dura is still suffering from the effects of the disaster. There's a lot we need to do to restore things to normal. Yeah. What about you, Lenya? Is there anything you want to do? I'd like to tell the rest of the Fulumi clan about Aladis and Silva. I really hope that one day our clans can meet. Yes, there's no
レイニャ
no one better to
なら
bring them together than
架け
you,
橋
Lenya.
ルトガーとニーナさんはど
Okay,
う
Nina, how about you?
せっかく
Since
な
we're on
ら
the subject,
みんな
I
の
want to hear
話が聞
everyone's
きたいな
plans.
俺
Me? I won't be doing anything different.
稼げる話
I'll
があれ
just
ば
go
そこ
wherever
で
there's
釘を
talk of
突っ込む
profits, same as
これまで
always.
そう
Figures. Haven't changed a bit when we
会った
first
時から今まで
when we
全
first
然
met you.
ブレないと言って
So call me consistent.
ニーナさんはどうですか
Nina, what about you?
私は
For me, it's hard to say.
しばらくは
I'll wait and see what the chief's instructions are. I imagine we still have a lot to talk about. And after that, well, I suppose I'll return to mercenary work if I can.
あの仕事
It's enjoyable
そ
work
れ
in
な
its
り
own
に
way.
気に入っていたし
Sounds like we'll all be going our separate ways.
道に進む
寂しくはあるが
It's a lonely thought, but there's no need to be sad. The days we've spent together won't disappear. Well put, and we still need to see this investigation through to the end.
いよいよ
Won't be much longer.
だね
No, the band's just thinking about what to do when the tour is over, you know.
さて
Alright, next step
これ
is
か
for you to
ら
enter the
アー
heart
ティ
of
ストに
Eladies.
踏み込んでもらう覚悟は
Suppose I don't need to tell you all to prepare yourselves.
成長したな
You've all really grown.
何ですか
It's
いき
gotten
な
into
り
you all of a
知っ
sudden.
てるか
Did you guys know?
こいつ
At first, she was so excited about making huge discoveries and uncovering shocking truths. Me? When did I say that? What's so funny? Sorry, Yuma, it's just very sweet. Even Lenya laughed at me.
知らなかっ
I had no idea. I can't believe you said that.
あの頃は必
I
死
thought I was just doing whatever I could.
たわかったわ
I know, I know. That's right. Everyone used to be pretty wary of
も
you.
う誰もそんな
There's
風に
no
思
one
っ
who
ていない
sees you that way anymore. Not me and not anyone else in the research
調
team.
査団の
はい
I know.
俺から伝えるべ
Don't
き
think
言
there's
葉は
anything left for me to add. You guys get going. I'll be waiting for good news.
了解しました
Yes, sir.
帝国第一研究
Alright.
所最も栄えた錬金術の研究拠点だ
Let's head on over.
高濃度マナ領域への
Also,
侵入を確認エナジーは無駄遣いしないようにしてください
Pretty damn confident of our readiness. But when somebody's like, you should make double sure you're ready,
It's
we're gonna
ramen.
save it aside. Also, hey Ramen, how's it going? We're going into the laboratory. We did all the towers. We got 100% completion for the pioneering effort, and now we're going. And did all of the pioneering quests. So
開いた
it's MSQ. That's what we got. We've just got MSQ now. It opened.
この場所で
So much technology was born here.
たんだよね
Yes. We had a nice chat with him. I get the feeling we will have to fight him. You know. So much technology was born here. Yes, and similarly many evils.
ちょっと緊張して
Starting to
き
get
た
nervous. Yeah, me too.
お兄ちゃんも
Even you, Victor. You never get
ベ
nervous.
スペルは
Vesper said we'd fight again soon. I have no doubt he'll show himself before we come face to face with Basilius. He's here, I just know it. Yeah.
ニーナさん大丈夫で
Miss
す
Nina,
か
are you okay?
大丈夫よ
I'm okay. I just found myself remembering many
アラディ
things.
スの深淵
We're about to peer into the abyss of Eladies. Let's go, everyone.
みんな
Excuse me.
ねえこれ素人の私が扱っていい素材なの
Well,
懐かしいわ
going
ね
back to zero. That's got to be an
ギリ
interesting
ギ
way
リ
to
同じでは
handle
ない
it.
けれどあちこちから
Got to be nutty going from 1 to 0, though. I assume one Yakuza 1 Kiwami at least. But yeah, it's gonna be something, definitely. It's so nostalgic being here. The laboratory looks different, but I can see remnants of the past here and there.
マナの流れ的に循環器はこの
It
建物
was a
の上に
bit.
ありそうだけど
The opposite's got to be even wilder. Oh, definitely. Imagine having gone through like 5 games of Crazy Majima only to flash back all the way. Based on the flow of mana, it seems like there might be a circulator on top of this building.
上に向かうなら
If you want to head up,
こ
we'll
の
need
装
to use
置
this
を利用す
device.
る必要があるわね
動くのか
Does
な
it even work? Control authorization is required to operate this altar. Authorization? To explain it in a way that you will understand, you need to collect 3 keys. The first part wasn't necessary, but I see. Keys are in this lab, right? Seems so. Now let's start looking. Remain vigilant, everyone. Alright, keys. There were 3 towers, now there's 3 keys. Just gotta get going. Oh, I'm blind. Kiryu was Morgana all along. Definitely, yes. That. Mm-hmm. Clearly, those two are the OG bros. Definitely gonna have to go up at some point. Oh. Like here, maybe. Hypothetically. Kiryu's. Oh no, this is down! I don't want to go down. Yeah, well, I mean, there's still stuff down here, potentially. That's true. At least the elevator has a floor this time. And it isn't just gas. This room is in pretty bad shape. Yeah, some parts are really very run down. It's a far cry from what it used to look like. This jumbled mana. I wonder if we can use the same method as before to read the memories here. Easy. 2 black holes on a rock. Normal alchemy things. Extraction successful. Your Majesty, I'm honored that you would come here direct. No need for pleasantries. Get to the point. Of course. The current phase of development for memory compression technology is approximately 90% complete. We're preparing to begin phase 2. Experimental production of the almighty memory vial will finally begin, although there are still many issues. I thought we rolled credits on Dawn Trail. I thought we finished Dawn Trail. I thought the Dawn Trail post patches happened already. And yet. Also, I thought we beat Stellar Blade. Didn't we finish Stellar Blade? I'm pretty sure we rolled credits on that one too. I finished plenty of games, okay? Such as the collection of all Elodicent technology and knowledge. Though it is a simple task, we've encountered many difficulties. We've requested assistance from research labs in other regions, but covering everything will take a considerable amount of time. Seem to recall hearing the same thing half a year ago. If, for instance, we were to reduce the scope of data collection, I believe it may change the outlook. But as things stand now, no, there will be nothing of the sort. You are to record all of Elodice's technology and knowledge. If the almighty memory vial is not full, I will not be able to complete my recollection cocoon. I see. As diligent as ever, Your Majesty. But after you've collected the people's memories within the recollection cocoon, you plan to use the homunculi as vessels to revive the dead. Have I ever spoken of unattainable ideals? My apologies, Your Majesty. We will continue with this research. End of extracted memories. This memory appears to be of a conversation between Basilius himself and a researcher. Basilius himself? All technology and knowledge, He's
ねえ
quite the greedy man.
何一つとして諦
He
める
wasn't
気
willing to give up even one bit of information. Seems he was the type of person who accepted nothing less than perfection.
合わせて
Additionally, control authorization has been successfully acquired. Great, thanks, Flemmy.
さっきの会話
Based on the
から察する
conversation we just witnessed, this room must be related to the research of mana and memories. No. Also, hey Potts, how's it going? Decent ties, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's true, yeah. Never finished the trend for Stellar Blade. Look, you know, I hate to point the finger at the person who just showed up, but that's Potts' fault. I was gonna pick the true ending option, not knowing. There's no way either of us knew. Also, Potts, hold on. I was gonna send it to you, but I actually just got a comment on an old YouTube video. The first part of us doing our co-op Returnal, somebody wrote, deserves more views. Like the energy and how you guys laugh at the frustrating parts and don't take it too seriously. And I thought that was really nice. So I wanted to be like, yeah, that was that co-op video. So nice. I don't get many YouTube comments, but the ones that I get outside of that one Path of Exile video are usually positive. The one Path of Exile video gets a lot of negative comments because it's the one that shows up when you Google how to trade. And it was before I had a good mic. I get most of the mean comments are just, dude, could you mumble more to the mic? And it's like, it was one of those videos that was like, it was with the blue snowball. You know, it's bad. It's fine. Really, is it? It's a good time, yeah. Based on, yeah, I read that. Is the jumbled mana created by countless memories coming together? Hey, about that recollection cocoon that they mentioned. Yeah, must be related to the recollection cocoon project documents we found in Aruma. What was he planning on using the homunculi for? Back then, I didn't understand the full scope of the project. To piano boss? I hope so, yeah. Oh, great boss. Obviously. Got mad at us for theorizing things that weren't true. True, I forgot about that person. But also, they actually kept watching. Such a weird thing. Oh, I'm so frustrated with the way these guys are playing this game. Next. Like, wouldn't you just stop? The downside being, or the one thing I could figure is maybe there just aren't a lot of people who have playthroughs of those up, let's be honest. I haven't looked, but there must be someone besides me. It's not like those early Etrian Odysseys where, like, I might have been the only one, actually. Like, those Etrian Odyssey 4 videos, no, it was 5 in Nexus. I think I kind of was the only one for those. I feel like things are a lot clearer after hearing that conversation. I think I'm starting to understand things about this columna from the information we've gathered as well. Like what? Like how Kalumna got to the state it's in right now. I think that the restoration of Kalumna was based on Basilius' memories of it. Based on his memories? What's that mean? The theater, Nina's house, and this laboratory. We've seen a lot of the city. And the whole time we've been wondering why some places have been restored more than others. Something came to me when we were listening to that conversation. It doesn't matter how important a building might have been. What matters is whether or not Basilius remembers it. So then, the theater is bigger than it used to be because it made a strong impression on Basilius' memory. Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, till the HDs, but like, for a long while. The Emperor must have seen many plays there himself. Compared to a random citizen's home, it makes sense that it left a stronger impression on him. Also, the HDs were only 1, 2, and 3, right? They didn't go 4, 5 Nexus. So, it was already, yeah. And I never got to finish that one because my capture card died in the middle of it. Yeah. It's such a shame because, like, we started that when I was having a good time with Nexus, but we couldn't keep streaming it. Like, the capture card just died. And there was no fixing it. I was not paying for that to be fixed by some random guy in Germany a second time. It was done. Absolutely the end of an era. A fantastic era. Till the new. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. The Emperor must have seen many plays there himself. Compared to a random citizen's home, it makes sense that it left a stronger impression on him. But then, it's not everything at all. He's just bringing back whatever he wants. That's way too selfish. Alright, does he really think this could be called a resurrection? As long as his ideal nation comes to fruition, I guess he doesn't care about individual citizens. Yeah, there's no way anyone would be happy with an Alades that was brought back like this. This just reinforces how vital it is to stop him.
よし、一つ目ゲットだ。
Darn it, got one.
2つか。研究所の中は入り組ん
It's
でい
up
る。
here.
はぐれないようにしてくれ。
それが逆に匂うんだよな。変なこと
Oh,
が起こらないといいが。
Untold 2 playthrough. Clearly, yeah.
見つけた。
素手で採取してしまった。かぶれないといいんだが。
You know, even though it definitely has much more
これでしばらくは安心かな。
accessibility than Atelier,
動くかな。
I've never looked. I wonder if there's any other complete playthrough of Labyrinth of Galeria.
おいおい、穏やかじゃねえな。
There must be someone else who's done a full, like, let's play of Galeria. But, like, I'm gonna count mine as full, even though I did do some off-camera grinding just for straight levels and stuff. I'm still gonna count it as a full, because the story is complete. It is a complete, you can watch through those archives and you will see all of the story of that game. Oh, that doesn't look friendly. It's approaching, get ready! Oh, true, probably in Japanese, too. It's just, it's one of those things of, like, it's absurdly long and the fan base is limited. Passionate, deeply in love with the game, but limited. That was scary, it attacked so suddenly. Why such a vicious monster hanging out in the middle of a research lab? Perhaps it was the subject of the research.
でしょうね。
You mean they use this room to research monsters?
より広く言えば、
There's a good number of them. Oh, cool. I'm honestly surprised that there are 4 full playthroughs of that game. Like, 4 is large for, like, a Labyrinth game, I'd say. Yeah, like, I get that arc, and there are definitely games that definitely deserve the attention, but man, the target audience of Labyrinth, both Refrain and Galeria, is so narrow. It was never going to be big. Yeah, like, it's never gonna. The amount of people who just would never touch it simply because it's visual novel adjacent is the majority of gamers. And that's just the visual novel element. Numerically and statistically speaking, most gamers will not touch a visual novel. Yeah, like, it's so small. But to the, like, 10 people that targets, obviously it's one of the greatest things to happen. I stand by saying I do not think I have ever encountered better English voice acting than Galeria Refrain. Like, I truly do not think I've encountered better English voice acting in a video game than that game. Also, don't think I've cried as hard as at a game as that one. Ever. And I've cried at a lot of games. I cry easy. Y'all have seen it. Nothing, I don't think anything compares to the first initial playthrough of Refrain. Don't think anything compares to that. Not even Galeria. And Galeria had a lot of, a lot of moments. That ending. Whew. But, like, it takes so much. It takes so much time and dedication of a genre that people generally don't like. Even though it's a great example of its genre. Like, Trails games now? Oh, really? That's a little surprising. Like, I know they're good and I had no doubt that they're emotional, but you're only a few games in, so that's still surprising. Alright. Yeah, I would also love Labyrinth, either of them, to be more known, more popular, but, like, it's never gonna. It's impossible. It's impossible. But I will always speak out for them. The thing is, though, like, realistically, if I were gonna try to, like, sell people on a game that I think is truly underrated, while both the Labyrinth games fit that criteria better, I think I would always go myself to 428 because I think that is a drastically more accessible game. More people would be able to enjoy 428 than would be able to enjoy Labyrinth. The people who would enjoy Labyrinth, there's absolutely nothing like it. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. But 428 is a lot more accessible. It doesn't come with any of the long list of content warnings that Labyrinth comes with. I'd argue they held back on the content warnings in Galeria because Refrain had some stuff happen in that story. It had some bad ends, and those bad ends were bad. Yeah, like, it's just how it is. My life was made better having played both of the Labyrinth games, but I understand that your average person will not play those. The fact we got 2 and both got localized. That's the biggest miracle in gaming, in my opinion, and it was great to be part of that. But trying to spread that to other people is challenging. Very challenging. Yes, correct. They were unavoidable bad ends. The Returnal VOD. Oh, I haven't actually gone back to watch those, but like, Returnal's a blast, and we were having a great time in co-op, so that was a good one. But we've had a lot of good co-op games. I cannot wait for Neo 3, but Returnal's a blast. It just is. That was the first $70 video game I ever played. It was ever bought. It was a huge gamble that I basically just gambled on for the aesthetics. And I won so hard. That was one of my biggest gambling wins in gaming. I took a huge chance on that game, and it paid off massively. That was so good. So much better than any of the trailers made it out to be. Neo 3 is going to be a blast. At some point, we should do the Stranger of Paradise DLC, but also, like, if it's been too long and we don't go back to it, I'm not going to lose any sleep, but I am super ready for Neo 3. Like, super ready. More Jack, yeah. My only worry about going back to Stranger of Paradise is I have forgotten 130% how to play that game. That's my big worry, is that the DLC always kind of assumes you've played the base game all the way through, which I have. Long enough ago to forget how to play the game, you know. But yeah, for sure those have to happen. I still think maybe once we get a date for Neo, maybe in like the lead up to it, we do that DLC just to like get back in the swing of like co-op stuff. But we'll see. Or maybe after Neo. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I haven't been avoiding it. We just had all these other things to do, you know. There's always too many games. You know how that feels. That is an ongoing constant. I am making progress in Shin Megami Tensei 5V, though. I feel like that's the one I've kind of settled on. What I'm going to do after that, I don't know. But actually, it also won't matter because Last Epoch patch happened today, and a week from tomorrow is the Path of Exile 2 patch, which I think I'm going to stream that weekend. Except I won't be able to stream for all of Saturday like I normally would, because that Saturday is also the finale for the league at the card place. And if I place top 3 in that, which I won't because I go 0-3 every single week, but if I channel all of that bad luck away and I get some good luck that day, I will actually walk away with like something good. They haven't listed what the prizes are yet, but it's going to be good. Back to Atelier. Quarters long. That's true, and like I am making progress. I am finishing games. It's not like I'm not. I had to take a little bit of time off because I was platinuming Death Stranding 2, which I don't regret doing that either. Like, you know, I'm making progress. We're finishing stuff. I do really want to finish. I want to finish Shin Megami Tensei because I liked the original. I'm having a really good time with this. It's just different enough to change things, but just similar enough to still be like, yeah. And I really do want to finish Octopath Traveler 2, but I'm really worried I might be too far in and have to restart. But I'm like 30 hours into it, and I don't know that's a lot to redo. So I might just like continue for an hour or two and see if I'm like, yeah, I remember where I was. But I don't want to restart Octopath 2 if I can help it. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I'm kind of focusing Shin Megami Tensei. I also feel like being PC locked. Yep. That is not far from like the top of my list, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not avoiding it. I've just been kind of playing a lot of PlayStation lately. I think I've hit a point in romancing where I'd have to like grind or like do some funky stuff to go forward, and I kind of don't care enough to do it right now. I'm not going to cross it off the list indefinitely and be like, I will never finish this, but right now I'm okay. Octopath, obviously, I just said I've played like 32 hours. I think I'm good with Cyberpunk for now. I played to the point where I could do the DLC, and I played the whole DLC, and the DLC was very good. But I don't know if I'm going to commit to going further in it right now. But I really am glad I did the DLC. We're going to ignore this for now, because it's definitely something I want to do sometime, but right now it's just busy. I technically beat Fantasy Life. There was one or two things I wanted to finish up in it. Nine Souls is on stream. Weird West was pretty fun. I don't know how much more they'll do of that. I still have these here for when I want to finish the Naruto Shippuden story. Still have this for when I eventually sit down to commit. Never finished Psychonauts 2. That's a truly shameful thing. Got these ready, you know. Part of me wants to play World of Final Fantasy. I never finished that one. I really wanted to like start a new game on it, but it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Is Octo Zero this year? Unless Square Enix gives me a copy of that again, I probably won't be doing that day one, simply because there's too much other stuff to do. I have faith in Octopath at this rate, in their ability to put out a quality game and something that's well worth playing. I think we're just going to be busy by the time it comes out. I do want to commit to Outer Wilds at some point, but right now is not that time. I just have too many like longer JRPGs to do. The time will come, Ramen, and I promise you one more good attempt at it. If the game continues to thwart me, I am very sorry. I will just be too stupid to do it. But knowing that there's an autopilot should be the game changer, because that was my problem. It was just I couldn't land on anything. And now that I know there's an autopilot, hopefully that will change things for the better. It should. It sounds like it should, but I just don't have the... Now is not the time. So I'm frustrated that that was basically why I bounced off it twice before. I'm willing to give it the third with that knowledge, just not yet. Maybe more accurate to say they were researching all living things. I think I've been in this room before too. Homunculi like myself, mutants. They knew they were likely all researched right here. Control authorization acquired. Oh, but yeah, I do plan on streaming the new Path of Exile patch, at least just to see the new story content over the weekend if we can. I don't even, like, Acts 1, 2, 3 are long. I don't even know if I'll hit the new story content by then, but I really do want to try to stream that once. Just one loop of the story stuff. So, equalize your velocity with a target object. Yeah, no, that would have made things infinitely easier. Correct. So, hopefully Friday, the later bits of Saturday, and Sunday next week. That does mean we take a week off of Fata Morgana, and that's probably okay. So, teach that button in the tutorial bit. Look, I'm not saying the game didn't teach me how to use the autopilot. I'm saying I didn't learn how to use the autopilot. Sounds like we found what we were looking for. But it doesn't look like there are any other clues in here. Yes, it's the same as all the other places we've been to. Not a single record of research data has been left behind. Even when we find documents, they're empty. Guess that kind of stuff wasn't restored with the rest of the city. Nothing on mutants either. Man, what a letdown. Mutants were created by altering humans, just like what happened to Lily Borea, right? This truly is where that took place. pretty scary. Yeah, it's really sad too.
それに制御権限もう2つも
Alright,
手に入っ
so
たん
that's
ですね
2.
残りはあと一つ。
Presumably, if we continue along the path, we find the third.
大きな障害なく来てるが逆に不穏だね。
Smooth. I don't know what you're talking about. There won't be a boss fight before the end of this. You can't prove it.
なんか浮いて
Something
る
floating up there. What kind of room is this?
おそらくは
This is probably a lab for researching the creation of matter through alchemy. Mass production of weapons and armor for military use. Architectural technology rooted in alchemy. In Aladis, everything from children's toys to houses was made with alchemy.
想像もつか
Can't
ない
even
話だ
imagine what a world like that would look like.
え
Yes, it's the complete opposite nowadays.
フラミ制御権
Of
限
course,
は
it's
どこ
true. Well, it'll last 4 seconds because I've only slightly made one good item instead of I've made a ton of really perfect items. I mean, are there any of the control authorizations here? So that's why 4 seconds.
この箱型装置に
It seems to be one stored inside this
格納されているようです
box-shaped crystal, box-shaped device. Okay, then get it. Control authorization successfully acquired. Great.
しかし
Now, this place really does have an artificial feeling. There's nothing here but the absolute necessities.
おそらく
I think it might have been restored in a way that focused only on the mana-powered functionality. So you mean they weren't able to do more than this?
だろうな。
Well, yeah. If they coulda, they would have made a huge army of mutants and wiped us all out in one go.
その隙に
Let's hope there's some way to
つける
take
ことが
advantage
で
of
きれ
that.
ばいいんだ
制御権限が揃いました。
Yeah, so now we go back
中央の装置の起動準備が完
and
了
just
してい
take the
ます。
elevator.
あそこまで戻ろう押してみる
動いたようだな
Elevator. Ah, yes, that's where the button was. Oh, the anime's so good. It is. Are you watching it with dubbed? Because in my opinion, the dub makes it better. A, because it's easier for me to understand humor in my native language, but also B, because the dub cast is having a freaking blast, and that shows, and that really helps.
動くかな
It's good subbed. To me, it is way better dubbed, but that's my take. You know, whatever works for you. As long as you're enjoying it, you're watching it the right way. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. And it's so funny to think that, like,
辛いかも
it's so funny to think how early in the isekai, like, scheme of things that first season really
神秘
was.
の力。ま、否定
And
はし
how
ませ
they
ん。
nailed, like, every single trope of it already. Oh, yeah, Megumin is phenomenal in Japanese. Erica Mendez is the voice actress in English, and she does a very good job. But Megumin's Japanese voice just goes 130% on every single one of those explosions. So, you know, it's hard to compete with that. I mean, okay, look, Isekai started forever ago, but Isekai, as we know it, picked up popularity with Sword Art Online. And that's not a deniable, that is a factual thing. Isekai has existed for a long time. Isekai, as we know it, with the tropes that we know it as, existed since Sword Art Online. To be fair, I also don't know what year Sword Art Online was, so maybe that was 2003. I don't know. Where did I go? What am I?
どこ行きますか
Where the fuck's the ladder? Or the elevator? I need to be there. Why am I here? What did I miss? Can I just... This was the ladder that brought me up. Maybe I was supposed to be up there? Let's bring it back up. I have everything I need. I just need to go there. I'm going to be too far up. Here we go. I'm definitely going the wrong way at this rate, aren't I? I just want it. It's right. I can see it. This is fine. Rune 2. I have not seen that, but I know very much. I know it's very good. I am aware that it is very good, but I have not actually watched it myself. Cool. I took the shortcut. Don't worry about it. There was no other path. I took the only shortest path. Yeah, Konosuba is just a good time. It really just doesn't stop. Like, oh, it's better to include people only watching anime and having a great time. Yeah. Activation successful. Ready to begin operation. Let's go. Go. Hey. So you arrived. You novices certainly took your time getting here. Well, you didn't have to hide 3 keys on us. Have a great time with anime nights right now. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You love to see it. It's time for us to end this Vesper. We won't let your plan go any further. Also, Ramen, I know this is going to sound shocking to your ears as somebody who has also seen a few shonens in their time. The romance between the 2 main characters in Dandadan is remarkably well done and very adorable. I know. And it's a shonen. I know. But also, they're really cute and like it's really well written. Up into the episode I saw last Saturday. Who knows? It could dive off a cliff. Up to, as an anime watcher, up to the episode I saw last week, it holds true. She is arguably the protagonist. Like, you could make a strong case that she's the actual protagonist. They kind of split time, and I guess you kind of see it from his point of view a little more often, but like, you could make a strong argument that she's the protagonist. I see not anger, but determination in your eyes, in which case there's nothing more for us to say. I will not let you stand in the way of His Majesty's iron rule. I will crush you with everything I have. And I will use, like, one item, like, 3 times on you. Grandma is phenomenal. Agreed. Wow, I actually saw some of his attacks. I'm clearly slacking. Yeah, an atelier with villains and stakes. Yeah. Glad he paused the fight for that. This is it. I won't accept this. This can't be how it ends. We're different from the likes of you who cling to the past. We're going to keep moving forward, leaving you behind. So this is how it ends, for relics that belong to the past. Your Majesty, I'm sorry. I couldn't stay with you until the end. Yeah, at least these guys I can see being threatened by. The rock candy monsters were never, ever portrayed as actually threatening. Ever. I made one really strong, I made one mediocrely strong item pots. It's not perfect. It's good, though. It's over. No, it's not. This is where it starts. And it's funny because I'm sure Ramen and Ark's reaction was like, oh my god, speed it up. Why is this fight taking so long? You're right. Yumia. Had to pause. Can reduce them to 1 HP. Jeez. I mean, I know that's a strat, but it's still insane. Hey, look. Only the final boss is immune to max HP debuffs. I mean, yeah, then why not go for that strat? There's no mistaking it. That is Lacuna Castle, the Emperor's Castle. The World Traveler. Unlocked all landmarks. Nice. Oh, actual cinematic. Alright. No wonder I couldn't see it. They hid the entire castle with another wall. Disrespected this hard. Yeah, that's fair. It's fine. We did the same thing to Dio. We beat Dio in like 3 seconds. What if they went to such lengths to hide it? And there's no doubt about it. I mean, sorry, furry werewolf monocle shredded Dio. We finally found him. Or perhaps I should say we finally cornered him. Let's go in. It's time to settle things with Basilius. Alright, so we're definitely going to save. So, Ramen. Should I leave it here for Monday? Is there a chance of us hitting a logical stopping point or finishing tonight? Final Dungeon's pretty long. Okay, so there's no chance of us finishing it tonight realistically. I'm going to save here for Monday. Because I would like to do the whole dungeon in one shot, if possible. Final boss is also pretty long. Okay, cool. Have to, yeah, which isn't a lot, but it is strange that it happened twice. I just love that we had cocky, furry, shit-talking Dio and stoic Dragon Kiryu in one Atelier game. Like, what? I love it, but what? Sure. Why not? But yeah, not bad. It sounds like we're going to finish this Monday. I still do want to do Monster Hunter Saturday. I think that's just going to be a fun time. Just excuse to hunt some monsters. Excuse me. But then Sunday will be Fata Morgana. Monday we'll finish this. Tuesday, Thursday, I don't know. Friday next week I'll do... I'm going to try to do some Path of Exile before cards, but it really depends on when cards come out. Or when the League launches, not cards. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll wait to do the stream until I hit those new acts. I don't know. That's next weekend. That's future Viper shenaniganry. Who the hell knows? But I like the idea for Saturday, Sunday, Monday for now, though. I think that's pretty set in stone and a good plan all around. Got ourselves a monster, a quote, a Discord. Thank you, quote 1002 from Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't remember the context, but you know. 100 line in the middle around.
そろそろ
MSQ
そうしないと。
I mean, I'm at the point where I could start any route, but it would still not be Route 0. So, and look, I get that the majority of people will not play 100 line. But I would not rob somebody who was on the fence of that experience by starting from one of the ending routes and not Route 0. Because if you're going to play through it, you have to go through that first route. It is so structurally important. You can't just go to one of the endings. You gotta. And I wouldn't want to ruin that for someone. So I will not be streaming 100 line unless I were to start a brand new file, and right now we just don't have time for that. I would not hate that. I think the game's great and more people deserve to see it, but I don't have time for that right now. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. This has been Viper's Viperland, alchemying some stuff, having a good time, chatting it up, all sorts of goodies. Has been chicken summon or something? Maybe, yeah. Or maybe there was somebody who was like naked for a cinematic, but like, you know, they didn't commit. But yeah, that's what we got. General plan for the next few days too. I'm off tomorrow because of cards. Saturday we're hunting monsters. Probably hunting stuff for the new talismans, but like at this rate I'm down for whatever. I still need Lagiacrus bits, I still need Steve bits. Like I'm good to hunt whatever people want. I still need crowns. I'm always good to hunt whatever. That's true, we haven't done AT Youth doing it either. And I still need to do some actual arena stuff for coins, for armor. So like I am literally down for anything. Though as always, I never promise I will succeed at it, but I'm down to try it. All I know about the upcoming Fata Morgana stuff is I'm assuming I'm not ready. That's the only thing I know for sure, is I'm assuming I'm not ready for it. And then we'll be back here and doing more Atelier. So cool. Yeah, that's what we got. Good times all around. Thanks everyone for being here, for being awesome, and I'll see you all next time.